Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tombs of Scoria. How are my favorite players in the whole wide world doing today?
Nick and I are doing good.
That doesn't work anymore on us, Koibu, after we revealed last time what that actually meant.
I've been found out.
Let's just get into it.
All right. Well, last we left our party, they were near one of these... They were inside one of these towers on one of these floating islands right near Saladin Keep, beyond the darkened woods, next to the frozen lake. The islands themselves, in an area maybe a quarter mile surrounding the islands, isn't snowy. It seems to be sort of temperate and warm. Grasses are green, trees have leaves, broken columns lie on the ground. You've climbed onto the top of this series of floating islands. There was a miniature, little, tiny tower off to one side that had some movement on, but you ignored that one for the time being to go inspect the medium-sized tower. The ground floor had like a trading outpost and some dining areas and kitchens, and then upstairs seemed to be bedrooms and like some sort of inn situation.
Bit weird for there to be an inn in a tower like this.
I think, am I crazy or did we just start walking down and exploring a ton of hallways?
Yeah, we were like in hallways right now.
Yeah, there were like 100, not 100, there were a lot of doors. I think we started walking down and exploring, yeah.
It's like a Vegas-styled maze of corridors and bedrooms. And we can dispense with some of the suspense here because there's no monsters behind any of these rooms or in any of these doors. There is clothing, there are bedding, there's some documents and some papers occasionally here and there, but mostly the place looks fairly tidy. You'll find, you know, there's some bathrobes, there's a pair of slippers, here's someone's clothing, here's someone's pants, you know, here's some extra shoelaces or whatnot. You will come across some curiosities of interest, but not really worth your time right now. Like, who really cares if you find a really nice lamp, for example?
Whoa, well, it was a really nice lamp.
Oh, nice.
Are we talking RGB?
It's a swag lamp.
13 million colors?
No.
Okay.
No, just a
Like a lava lamp?
So it's like one of those big style Middle Eastern Aladdin lamp looking things that you would fill with oil and put a wick down, but the spout of it has like a little bit of a curlicue, and it's got like an iridescent metallic color to it. Not brass or bronze or silver or steel, but sort of a mother of pearl inlay looking, reflecting different colors as you look at it from different angles. It's very cool.
Okay, don't care that much.
Yeah, see, you find not much in this inn. It seems to be abandoned and empty, but in relatively good condition. The clothing and bedding has not decayed. The structures of beds and chairs and desks are still intact, despite the thousands of years that have passed.
Okay.
Soon you explore the whole floor, poking in every room, finding a few bits of coinage here or there, but time is passing.
No magic?
And you've got your ring with you. You find minor magical items. You know, you find a light stone, and you find like an ever-burning torch that happens to be off, and some ever-burning candling crap that you can toss into some bags and toss on your wagon, but no one really gives a shit about anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, we take that ship.
Oh, do we?
All right. So, exiting, I could shrink one of us to get us into the smaller tower, but only one.
I think we said we were going to do the big tower, get the ion stones, and come back to this.
Well, wait, we're in a. Are we fully exploring? Are we done with this tower then completely? Whatever this.
Yeah, I think so.
You can get to the top and look out from the top floor, from the walkway above, but nothing else of interest in here.
My only thought is, what if whatever's in that main tower, dealing with it triggers some event that means we can't come back to this one?
It's up to you. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, but there's nothing else we can do. We have to go and check it out, right?
A little one, yeah, you think? As I'm saying, I could shrink one of us, but only one of us would be able to go in.
Drink me.
Yeah?
The coolest brother, yeah.
Alright, you are the one.
Now, before you approach the tower, or are you going to approach the tower and then shrink him when you're
Good
there?
idea. Let's approach the tower and see if we shrink.
All right, you all die. Should have shrunk him first.
Nice.
I walk towards the door, confident that I'll fit.
You approach the small tower, and you can see happening on the inside, there seem to be lots of little movements. Even on the outside, there's a little tiny miniature ox cart pulled up to the door, and there's someone unloading the ox cart.
Like a miniature guy or like a full-size guy?
A little miniature person, like a little...
How miniature are we talking? Like literally that small? So to the point where if we cast
Like your
reduce, you'd still be a giant.
The miniature tower is 1.5 feet tall, and it represents what should be a 30-story, a 2-story tower. It should be like a 30-foot tall tower, but it's down reduced to 1.5 feet. So that would mean the entryway is only 1/5 of 1.5 feet.
Yeah.
So 18 divided by 5 is like 3 inches.
So you'd, even with the reduce spell, you'd be a bit of a giant, but you'd still be reasonable. All right,
That's good.
Anton, if this looks more like a diplomatic mission, are you sure that maybe Tyrrell shouldn't go?
I think I'm the best with gnomes.
Are these gnomes?
Shrug.
How close do you want to look?
Yeah, I'll look close. I'll use my spyglass if I have to.
Well, I think you can also just like get down on your hands and knees and get really close to it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do they seem to acknowledge me?
No, they don't seem to acknowledge you in any way, shape, or form. What you see here appears to actually be a pretty clear copy of the building you were just in. It's that same size of tower. It's that same sort of layout. The decorations on the outside are practically identical. And when you like peer in, when you get your eye really close to the floor and look through, you can see the layout of the inner room is more or less the same as well. Except this time it looks like there are people doing their business. And you'll actually, as you're watching it, you'll notice someone sort of fades into existence, walking into the tower from further back and heads on in and goes up to a counter and pulls out some money and gets some food and sits down at a table and starts talking to someone next to them. It looks more like a glimpse into the past of what the tower you were just in was like during its heyday.
Strange.
Well, Emmerich, should we go in or no?
I don't know. I'm less interested in it now if it's just some look into the past. It's not like we can communicate with them. Let Tyrrell decide.
Is there at the very, very, very top of the building? Does it look like I can reach down and break off like a little itty bitty part?
There's like the little staircase that comes up.
Can I pick up an ox cart?
Wait. I want to reach
Yeah.
forward and I just want to like try to break off like an itty bitty part of it, and then I'm gonna look at the tall tower behind me and see if it changes accordingly.
You go to grab the stone on the top of the tower and try and snap it, but even with your, 14 strength, it doesn't break
17.
off. Even with your 17 strength, the little tower bit doesn't break off. MrMouton, when you try to grab the ox cart, your hand sort of like passes right through it and you can't quite get a hold of it.
All right, well, maybe there'll be answers in the main tower. Perhaps we should just move forward.
Move forward.
Okay.
You bring your giant ladder over to the next area. It is the next island is about 20 feet floating above you, and it's about 10 feet over.
Okay,
your
so our
ladder, I
ladder
think
should
we
be
said, was
good.
50 feet.
60.
Yeah, and that's to like
60.
the bottom of the thing. 60, great. So you can even lean your ladder all the way to the very top of the island, not the base of the floating island above you. And scramble on up, and you will come to something that looks like this. It is a series of standing zones with trees all around them and a swirling collection of colors and gases that flow into what can only be described as some sort of interdimensional portal.
The fuck?
Fuck is this, Emmerich?
I will use my detect magic one to try and.
It's mundane.
Portal.
So it is. What school is it though?
10% chance per level?
Yeah, should be 100% chance.
Or 90,
Conjuration.
Is that normal for portals, Neal?
I don't know how many portals you've run into, but that's a pretty. Those go hand in hand. Yeah.
Makes sense. Wait, so where's the tower? Is that on a further island?
Next, 2 more islands up.
Oh, okay.
Although from now, at the point so close to it, with the size of the islands, you can't actually see the tower anymore because you're too close and below. So part of the island will block your view of the tower. But you know there are only 2 more islands, and the tower's on the last one.
I will pick up a stone. It looks like there's little bits of rock that have maybe chipped off the larger stones here and throw one into the portal. I'll say to them first. I like hold the stone ready to throw, and I'll say, be ready. Who knows what this will do? And I don't give them a chance to object. Yeah, I throw it in.
Yeah. You toss it in, and it just vanishes into the swirling mists.
Well,
I grab Emmerich by the back and act like I'm gonna shoot him.
I think I probably do panic for a moment. Well, we could always tie a rope around someone and send them in, but
Shake my head. It's way too risky.
Yeah.
Unless you want to bring somebody from below and send them in.
let me try something else. Can I find something longer, Neal, that I could like dip in and then pull back out? Is there like a tree branch or something like that that's fallen down from one of these trees here?
Or we can just like throw a rope, the end of a
not
rope, and
falling
pull it
down,
back or
but you
something.
could-
No?
Oh yeah, I'll throw a rope in. There you go. Yeah, I'll do that. I get like a 10-foot piece of rope, and I'll throw it in and then try and pull it back out. Something pulls back.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a die. Let me just look up what die size I need from you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
One of those dragon traps.
Something's coming back.
12, 13, 14. Roll me a D14.
Giants, demons, dragons. Who knows? 7?
Right down the middle.
Yeah.
Your rope falls in, and how long do you leave it in?
A moment, 10 seconds.
Yeah, you pull it back out, and the rope just emerges as it was before. The end of it appears to be a little bit more chilly than before. There's some like small ice crystals formed across it, but other than that, it's intact and fine.
Wherever it is, it's colder than here. Perhaps it's somewhere else in Glacier.
Perhaps.
Well,
Or maybe
Bear
even
in
somewhere
mind-
else in the world, yeah.
if this place starts to collapse while we're up here, maybe we'll have to take a swift exit.
Oh, maybe this is the exit.
When we look into the portal, can we
Yeah.
see through to any other
good.
like dimensions or anything like that?
No, there's like large, colorful, gaseous clouds that block vision.
I looked at Emmerich. Do you have that eye spell?
Unfortunately not. Whatever's going on here has locked me out of many of my spells, and the few slots I have I've retained for more immediately useful.
Didn't we bring
Magics.
We brought Vash with us, right? We sent Lord Khan back because he was not feeling well, and we brought Vash.
I think we
Like,
brought one other
remember?
person, yes. We did.
Yeah, we brought one
Yes.
other person.
It's a great idea. We've got a Mooton and an Emmerich and a Tyrael.
Let me get in your skivvies, Vash, and take a quick trip.
Was it Pola?
No, Vash. Pull us.
It was just one person we brought with us.
It was just Vash. Okay.
Yeah.
Vash shakes his head. Not for all the gold in the world, Lord.
Not for all the gold in Scoria's lair.
Certainly not.
I'd do it for all the golden Scoria's lair. Think the queen will go for that, Emmerich?
Well, she'll have to take it off us first.
All right, let's just continue on. Maybe this will be useful later.
Well, wait, is this
yeah.
the top or are we?
No, there's more.
Okay.
Wait, is there anything written on the stones, actually? I look for runes or anything like that. It's a stone circle, right?
Yeah. You also had cast Detect Magic recently, and we kind of ignore a lot of the magic that's lying around in the air, but as you walk around with your... I guess Detect Magic it doesn't have a duration, right? It's instantaneous when cast from a wand, or does it still durate?
Oh, I think it's still got a duration, yeah.
Okay. Then as you come around to inspect the stones, you will see that there are runes on some of these stones that are magical, that were not first apparent from your perspective. Like on the inside of this stone is what I mean. So when you come like to this side over here, you can see that there is a glowing mark on this stone and on this stone and on this stone and on this stone. Not all of them have such glowing marks.
Do my glasses give me any understanding of what the runes are doing?
You have to get your face right up to them because it only reads within a foot of your face.
I mean, are you saying that no one's crossed the threshold of the stones yet?
Until you tell me you walk inside this threshold of the stones, I'm assuming you're staying at a pretty good range.
Okay. I walk around. I want to see if I can get within 2 feet of one of these runic markings without having to cross that threshold.
Well,
So,
you
like,
can...
maybe I come to here. Yeah.
And, like, hug and hold your head around?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are clearly some very rudimentary basic magic runes that would be used in conjunction to create greater magical effects. Give me a spellcraft check.
Fuck
You
this
got
up,
it.
Nick.
Come on, Nick.
I'm specialized in spellcraft. That's D20 plus 12, so.
You know, it's been a long time. You were never the best student. You're more of like
Oh.
a fly by the seat of your pants and pick things up.
Absolutely.
Who remembers the periodic table of elements? You have it written down so you can look it up later. It's some fucking marking. Someone probably tried to teach you about it, but... Bitch, who makes portals? You don't need to learn what magic runes do.
I take a few steps back. These are very rudimentary. I've not seen their like ever before. Perhaps the wizards of this place didn't know as much as we do now. Whatever it is, it's amplifying some sort of natural power that's here, or some spell that was cast a long time ago. I imagine just to activate this portal, but I don't have any insight into where it would go. I suggest we just leave it for now.
I nod. Maybe Neal's beyond one of these gateways now, or maybe these lead into different areas. But yeah, we could come back later. We don't want to mess with it now.
Yep.
Yeah. Onwards, Vash. Get the ladder.
Anton will flick probably a silver piece in.
The silver piece flips through the air, disappears through the clouds.
From
a character sheet.
We can come back here another day. Like if we rest, and then I can use the eye spell, and then we can really find out what's beyond there.
I flicked it through the portal, and I'm removing a platinum. That's all that.
Excellent.
Down.
Well, next layer.
Next layer.
Okay. This next one, when you climb up it, you will notice that there is a creature. And this next island is actually two islands connected by a bridge. And I will bring you to where you climb up, which is right over here on this side.
If Anton sees anything, he's probably immediately in like a defensive stance with his like 2 spears drawn and ready to go. Heads up.
Yeah. Ooh, damn, these are cool maps, Neal.
Thank you.
Oh shit, it's moving.
Oh my
yeah, they got
god.
Wow.
An animated token.
Fuck. Does it attack as well, Neal, or does it just do that?
It just does this.
That might be so good if it attacked. We play like Street Fighter during D&D, that'd be sick. Just...
Yes,
Okay.
The creature stands here in the middle of this bridge, and it sort of just bobs back and forth. You would definitely need to cross the bridge to use the ladder to climb up to the very next layer.
Is this a pool of water? Like a divining pool?
It is a large pool of water, and it looks clear and fresh. I don't know what you mean by a divining pool, but it is a pool.
I will try and use it like my crystal ball. I will just try and observe the camp where everyone else is.
While you're doing that, because that will take a little bit of time and concentration and focus, what are the other people doing? Are we all ignoring the moving thing on the map?
Anton is gonna stay here and watch it and make sure nobody gets over.
Looks like some kind of sentry, maybe. Can I grab maybe a rock and try to roll it past the thing and see what happens?
Yeah. You grab a rock and you roll it towards the creature.
Past the creature. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You roll it in this direction, and you'll see, like that first bridge that you came on the island, it sort of continues to roll, but doesn't ever actually get any closer to the creature, as if the space between the rock and the creature is expanding or is greater than it actually already is. And the rock comes to a stop somewhere around here-ish without ever having reached the creature.
Okay.
Or gone beyond it.
Anton will probably try to make noise, see if the creature sees it, sentient.
Yeah, as you move around and you make noises, like, its facing will adjust ever so slightly. It does appear to be quite aware of you.
I shrugged it too. You want to just kill it?
Probably wait for Emmerich to finish what he's doing, and then we'll come and fight it together.
I'll call Vash.
Emmerich,
Yeah.
it's been a few minutes. You're pretty certain this is just an ordinary pool of water.
Yeah, okay, I play it off. Interesting. I I splash my hands in the water to clear an imaginary vision. And I'll walk around the edge of this thing here. to like maybe here and draw my bow. And I'll look over at Tyrael and Anton and give them a nod.
Anton will wait for Tyrrell's to go, and I guess we're charging and killing it.
Maybe try and address it first. But if it attacks, I'm ready.
Yeah, approach it in a defensive manner, and we'll see what it does. And then probably spread out a bit.
Yep. Anton will, I guess, either let Tyrrell lead the way or lead the way. It's up to him.
I'll go look out front. That's fine. Just make sure we're all spread out.
Yep. Boom. We're on the bridge, Neal.
Excellent. Yeah, as you get to about bridge distance, you'll find that you can walk forward, but you won't really make any progress. It's almost like the ground in front of you is growing and shrinking, and you walk and walk and walk, but you never leave the position of this stone right beside you. You make zero progress.
How far is this? 40 feet?
Yeah.
Do you want to try to jump it?
Well, we could just put
What if I walk back? Does it take me a while?
And then you walk off just fine. Like you're
instantly.
standing in that spot. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, we could just use our ladder and...
I mean, yeah, we quite easily could.
But I don't know if the ladder's going to break in the middle.
Something tells me it's not going to be...
That easy.
Easy. Yeah.
Emmerich, take a shot at it.
Take a shot? Okay. I will draw my bow and take a shot at the Volkov.
You take a shot. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll. At disadvantage, please.
Why disadvantage?
Because you'll find out eventually.
Okay. Flank attack?
No.
Oh. Okay. 18.
The arrow sort of falls short of the creature, and its attention will immediately turn towards Emmerich.
Anton's going to move
it
forward.
Will behave aggressively, and we should roll initiative as the monster begins to aggress.
How aggressively are we talking here?
Well, we'll see when its initiative comes up.
Okay. Somehow I knew this would happen.
And someone is
shit.
controlling Vash, right?
Fuck, it is the Volkov.
Yeah.
Is Vash my leader of the guard?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll control him.
You can control them, yeah.
I will control him.
Good.
It is good.
Back to the spot.
I'd like to apologize for shooting it.
I assume wherever its direction is facing, that's my guess so far.
Okay. Tyrael will go first.
I'm holding an attack and waiting.
Vash.
He's holding an attack and waiting.
Gonna jump.
Emmerich.
Oh. I cast Magic Missile at it.
Excellent.
Ready? Does it go off?
We're about to find out.
Yes, it goes off.
19. I will then make a half move, thank you.
You can go ahead and make your half move.
Great.
You didn't think of this, Nick.
You didn't think of what? Magic Missile?
Magic missile. Yeah.
That'd be a serious oversight.
Okay. The magic missiles sort of fizzle out in the air before it, doing no damage.
Nice.
Wait, you gotta roll for each one if that's magic resistance. Right?
That's good, actually. That seems good.
That's what I think we've done in the past.
True.
Right, because Stone Skin would have five Stone
charges
Skin
gone.
marked off
Yeah,
from magic
yeah.
missile, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It will take 3, 4, 5. All right, it will take 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
All right. Okay. Ah, dear.
Anton is charging.
Excellent, Anton. And you have Boots of Speed, is it? So what is your
Right.
movement rate?
24.
Okay. So it creates space in front of you at a rate of 18. So you are effectively moving towards it with movement speed 6, which allows you 60 feet of movement, which is enough to close with it. Excellent.
Oh,
Big.
nice.
Except at the very end, when you're, seemingly just a few feet from it, the space that is being created, it gets destroyed, and instead it shrinks the space between you. So you charge for like what feels like 100 feet through here, and then these last 10 feet feel like 6 inches or so, and you find yourself inexplicably thrown right up against this creature. As it bends the space-time around you.
Can I get my attacks?
You get your attacks. You are charging, so you have a +2 to hit, and a -1 AC, and no dex to AC benefits.
26 and 21.
26 will hit.
Spear of Ohana as well on the 26.
Wait, 26 or is it a 28?
Oh, it'd be 28, sorry.
20, yeah. And you will do... What was the damage roll? 11 points of damage.
Plus, hopefully 9.
Right, and it will get a magic resistance check against the damage, which it will ignore the damage from the spear's extra attack, the lightning that comes off of it.
It also
and
ignores the stun, I assume.
the stun that comes with it, yeah. Because I think that's one effect together. Yeah. I'm sorry. Attacks against the Volkov always have disadvantage. Please just roll that first attack again, and you need a 25. You have +2 because you're charging. It's just at disadvantage. Ah, splendid. No dice. That switching of space around it is what is provoking the attack, causing the disadvantage on the attack roll. That expanding and shrinking of space at will. The Volkov will go, and it was preparing to spring on top of our dearly beloved wizard friend over here, and it will
Thank
more or
you,
less do
Anton.
the same thing. It creates space between it and Anton so that its movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity. You stand squared off for it, and then find yourself all of a sudden, without having stepped at all, being pushed further back as space is made, and it will scurry and leap and skedaddle over here after the wizard, where it will make 2 attacks, and it will just reach out with its arms and stab at you at advantage because again it controls space and it can.
Would you say that it makes both attacks at the same time, sort of thing? Like, is it like on its
True,
hind legs
like
stabbing down at me?
No, it will make an attack with the left and with the right, but not both at the same time.
Okay.
Nice try.
Although I do like the imagery of it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it
With advantage on the attacks, one will be a 24, and the second will be a 37, natural 19.
Fuck.
Does the 24 hit?
Checking, hang on.
Oh, your displacement, right?
Yeah, displacement. That's why I was asking about the attacks coming at the same time. So, 24 will hit me, but be displaced. And then the 37 will wreck me, probably.
holy shit.
Kill him, dude.
I'm dying, help
Magic
me!
resistance doesn't affect your cloak of displacement in any way, shape, or form. So the last one is a double crit. We will roll 3d8 plus 5 for damage.
He's gonna.
And you will take 23
How much HP do you
as
have?
a limb plunges
you're fine,
in and
you're
out of
fine.
your chest.
I'm on 19 now.
Just don't get hit like that again.
Well, says that
and
we
your
will
armor?
80 plus
Roll's
HP.
broken?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you roll?
Excellent.
Wait, you didn't roll. Oh no, broken through damage.
Break
right.
for damage.
Yeah, by damage, yeah. And at the end of the round, Tyrael, who is holding an attack, can take his turn. Same with Vash, especially since this creature is so close to you.
Okay. Do I get both swords attacking?
Yeah, under normal circumstances, you would.
Okay. All right. I will take a swing. It's a medium-sized or large-sized creature?
It is a large creature.
Ooh, I will swing with my Moonblade. 21.
Where do you go? How do you approach it?
Well, it's like, is it like right above me? Can I swing up, or I don't know?
It's right. Can you see? You see, it's over here on the map, and you're over here.
Oh,
Like, that's
am I the only one that
yeah,
sees
yeah.
it on top of me?
Yeah,
or?
though it looks on top of it.
It's on top of me. That's what I see.
Oh, that's where it's supposed to be.
Oh, now I see
right
it.
next to Imric.
Okay.
It really is distorting space-time.
Is that what you guys are seeing?
If I run up
Oh,
behind
it
it,
is now, yeah.
am I able to attack it?
Yeah, you will come round the corner, and the space will be created between you and it. You are moving at what movement speed?
My movement speed is under. Is this under basic?
Yeah,
Speed 12. And he can create a
So,
space
yeah,
at how
you-
fast?
Movement speed 18. So you move towards it, only to find yourself never actually getting any closer.
I'll activate my. As I notice as I'm running, I'll activate my Cloak of the Cheetah.
Excellent. And Cloak of the Cheetah
3
allows
times.
you to run. Just is that in a straight line, or is that just increases your speed by 3 times?
It just allows you to move 3 extra movement speed once every half hour. Lasts for 3 rounds. Yeah.
There we go. Yep. So moving much faster, faster than it can create space. You will close with it, and you can make your attacks at disadvantage.
Okay. My first one was a 21, which I think is a 23 because
Yeah.
now it's a charge attack.
And it's a back attack, so it'd be +2 on top of that as well.
You need a straight line to charge, and this is a curve, so you cannot technically charge, but you can move towards it.
Technically, does it near the end feel like a straight?
Well,
No, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna be really anal here. It's gonna be.
So you are getting 30 feet of space.
Yeah,
because
he's
there's
creating
more
space, so
yeah.
I'm running. Yeah, but
Yeah,
okay. But the
that's
first
fine.
one misses, or I have to roll a disadvantage, so I'll roll a second swing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 23. I think is what I'm
20.
getting, or 25.
Oh, it'd be 25 because of back attack and charge.
Yes, this creature has not directed awareness. It is aware on all sides. There is no back to the creature.
Okay.
One of
23?
its fun space bending things. So a 23 will miss.
23 will
Or
miss.
more likely clatter off of its strange hide, its strange metallic hide.
Okay, Harbinger then 24.
With disadvantage,
23 again.
is still a miss.
Plus
Okay.
charge 20. Well, 20.
No, I don't get to charge on the second attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Bash will try to
Bash.
run, but I don't think he can make it.
He's not fast enough. Yeah, he will just sort of get stuck at
Mm-hmm.
more or less the same spot.
Second attacks.
Anton wants to use the rest of his movement to head over and.
You
It's not going to be much.
have no more extra movement, right? Because you essentially had to close a
I
shit
closed
ton of
60,
fucking space. Yeah, you had
and I
60
had
feet
40.
of free movement.
So
Sorry,
I should
yeah,
have
so you can
20
do
feet?
20. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry. You can get to about here. Perfect. Okay.
Second attack.
And second attack from Tyrael
Please roll well. Okay.
at disadvantage.
28.
28 will hit.
9 damage.
Excellent. Initiative.
Can I ask a question about magic resistance?
Yes.
You can just tell me. I'm wondering what Imric would think. Let's say you've got mirror image cast and it attacks one of the something with magic resistance attacks one of the images. Would that just dispel that image, or would it dispel the whole spell?
Theo, can you move a little bit over?
I'm sure.
A part water spell would not collapse simply because a magic resistant creature walked through the area. A protection from evil spell, which could affect the creature, would be susceptible to magic resistance. So your mirror image is not affecting the monster, and the
Yeah.
monster won't destroy it because it's not affecting it. But if you had like, you know, a shield of fire or something,
Yeah.
that would get destroyed.
I think that's my only chance of not actually dying in this next turn. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Roll perfectly.
Yes, and Imric, you will start us off. I'm assuming Vash is just going to be left out of this combat in melee because he can't close. Does he have any missile weapons he can use?
I don't think so.
I
Unfortunate.
don't think so, no.
All right, Imric.
369. I'm not level 12, am I? I'm level 11. Yeah. 7. Oof.
7 Imrics appear. You know what? This is too many.
Yeah, I'll just do it like that.
Thank you very much. All right, there's a fuck ton of you now. Anton, you have 180 yards of movement with a charge.
Yep.
You can find a way to close with this creature, making attacks at disadvantage as it creates and destroys space to its advantage.
I'm going to be using one of my smites, my 5th level smite. I'm going to be wasting the time pool, so I should have +5 to hit and +5 to damage on this. I'm going to be using Bloodsinger.
Excellent.
1, 2, +5 will make that 26.
That will hit.
Okay. Here is the damage on that.
Oh, nice.
+5 on top of that, right?
Yeah. The Spear of Rahana misses. I will be using a charge, though, and even on a miss, it still does the damage, but you have to roll.
Resistance. It does not resist, and it will take 9 points of damage.
And make a saving throw.
It must be resistant to stuns. A sentry, a legendary creature like this.
It is immune to stuns. And
If it wasn't before, it is now.
Good job, Steve.
You're welcome. I don't want it to be too easy, you know?
No, of course not.
Tyrael.
Okay. We haven't talked about this much before. Okay? So I don't know if you're going to require full item interaction or what. But I would like to issue the command bind us to the rope in my pack. Can it bind my waist and the leg of this creature so that it can't create any more space between us? Or how do I interact with that item like that?
That's cool.
It's a really nice interaction. I just want to make sure that the rope is allowing you to use multiple words and it's not just single word commands. Otherwise, it sounds fascinating. Okay, rope. This is a rope of... what is it?
Rope of binding is what it's called. Let me show you.
You need to like transcribe the Encyclopedia Magica into a spreadsheet or something, Neal. Make your life so much easier.
I have searchable PDFs, but their search function kind of sucks.
Yeah, no.
And they're still stuck in like 4 different books.
Yeah.
1,000-something pages total.
It's crazy, those books.
Killing this thing this round.
I hope so.
I want to let you die, baby bro.
Hopefully I'll be okay. What is this thing? Does it look like it's made out of metal, Neal?
It does look metallic, yes.
Yeah. Make armor out of this thing.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Actually.
That'd be badass.
It's gonna be a better shield than the other guy.
Oh yeah, like a time distortion shield. The top of its body almost looks like a shield anyway.
So the possible commands are coil, coil and knot, loop, loop and knot, tie and knot, bind, wrap someone person, but it is just this. It's the second level wizard spell bind and its functions. So bind us would not be something that it would do. You could like have it attached to one thing. One command can be given each round. The rope can only enwrap a creature or an object within 1 foot of it. It does not snake outward, so it must be thrown or hurled near the intended target. Note that the rope itself and any knots tied to it are not magical. Well, in this case, the rope is magical, but...
Okay, then it sounds like I can't. It doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just take a swing then.
I do like that idea, though.
At disadvantage. 35.
Nice roll.
33. What's the other
35.
+2 on there?
Because it's always a charge attack if he's creating space.
He's not necessarily creating space.
He
when
just
you're
stops?
this close to it. Yeah. Or
Okay.
it's more of like creating and destroying space. So when you go to step forward, space is destroyed, and you like are uncomfortably close to it and have to like back away. And
33 it is then.
angle. 33 is a regular hit.
17 damage.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Harbinger
have-
swings and misses. So.
Near to destroy this creature. Vash is stuck on the outside, trying his best to get in. And the Volkov will go. It is able to switch directions without turning, just sort of like blending or melding back the other way. And it will take a stab attack with one arm in the direction of Tyrael. But this one's not coming up high and above to like pierce through your armor or from the side or from an angle.
I'm gonna
This
shove
is
you.
more of a shove. Yes. Mr. Mouton, you know
Get
what I
him,
love.
Koibu. Kill him.
Know what I love, Mr. Mouton. A 32, does it hit your natural AC?
30 is my AC right now,
so.
so yes.
Then we will do an opposed strength check as it tries to shove you off the island. Huzzah!
Oh, nice roll, Steve.
You got lucky.
Nice roll, dude.
And it will have an attack to do the same thing to Mouton with a natural 20 to hit and a shove, which is
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait, Neal, sorry, how is he getting an 18.5?
has
That ain't, that ain't how,
strength.
that's not how William rolled his strength checks.
No, but I just clicked the strength button and it
Okay,
has
okay.
18.5 in the strength field, so
Okay, sorry.
Duh.
Yeah.
Idiot.
I about
Yeah.
felt- Oh, I had the fucking floating shield. We were fine.
Of course, he wouldn't
Yeah,
have
but
rolled
then
and that
it
wouldn't have
would've been-
failed and not
these
worked.
two would have just been
me,
alone.
me and Vash.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Second attacks.
Oh, okay. Here it is. Can I smite on a second attack? Are you cool with that?
Yeah. There's no reason.
Here's
Not
the
not
smite on Bloodsinger. I'm gonna use my last 5th level spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Attack, 2 attack, hits.
26 will hit.
That's actually 31.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
7 plus 5.
Minus 12.
That's such a powerful ability.
I will take my second attack.
26 will hit.
Oh, nice
And
work,
I
guys.
think you will bring it low. You'll strike the creature and split apart the remnants that hold it together. It will fall to the ground and twitch a little bit and then come to a stop.
Actually, cool monster, Koibu.
Cool monster, yeah.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I will kneel down and look at the metal that this thing is made of.
Well, it's a sort of bluish silvery thingy that looks a hell of a lot like your mithril coins.
It's like it's made out of mithril. Shit.
We're taking this bitch home.
This thing's worth a fucking fortune, then.
Yeah.
How heavy is it, Neal?
Mithril is 1/4 the weight of iron, so it's maybe 33% less than density of aluminum, density of water,
There's no blood or anything coming out of it.
2.7 times heavier than water, so it is 2.7 times heavier than a horse. Oh.
What?
So it's like 600 to 2,000, 1,500 pounds or something like that.
Okay, that's
1,500 pounds of mithril is worth equivalent of like what? Like just as much as
It's
the whole kingdom.
unimaginable. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're breaking down rules of economy at that point.
Amazing. Yeah, cool. I'm drinking a potion. I believe I have one potion of extra
You
healing.
can reduce this too, Nick,
Yeah, to get it down. Yeah,
to get it down.
yeah. We'll leave it here for now. Yeah.
Wait, we're taking it back with us?
It's worth like a fortune.
Okay. How much
Got
did we,
10 keeps with this thing.
when you reduce it, things will weigh very, very, very little, right?
Yeah, we could carry it easily.
Oh.
It won't last forever, but it'll be enough to get it down.
Okay.
Does my potion go off, Neal?
Yes, your potion goes off.
Is it 3d8 plus 3 for extra healing?
Yes.
Nice.
I'll give Vash a thumbs up. You did good.
I don't feel like I did very much, my lord.
You didn't get in my way, Vash. It's the best part of it.
And I have been a faithful and loyal servant for countless years.
Let's continue on.
We continue on.
Yep. You can grab your ladder and bring it over to the next island. The next one is, the base of it is 20 feet up and 30 feet over. The top of the island is another 20 feet above that. So 40 feet up and 30 feet over. Nick, hypotenuse of the 40 and 30?
5. So 50. 50 feet.
Really?
Yeah, 3, 4, 5. That's a common triangle.
Well then. Then your
So it'd
ladder
be
will fit. Just barely.
3 squared plus 4 squared, 9 plus 16, 25. Root of 25 is 5.
Okay. 40
It
squared
fits.
plus 30 squared. Take the square root of it all.
Huzzah. The 60-foot left.
It's the perfect size. It's just what we need.
If you need, you could also enlarge it.
I hope it's right anyway. It's the one time my maths degree is coming useful.
Yeah, well, you can lean the ladder across the big gap, and this will stretch the ladder to its utmost edge. You know, you've got a few extra feet on either side to position it properly. Who is the heaviest boy who climbs the ladder, all told?
Anton is 175 without weight. With gear,
Probably
he's 245.
Vash.
I'm 216.
With all of your gear,
Oh, with all my
you are
gear,
270. Anton
Vash,
is
Vash doesn't have a height or a weight.
5.
Yeah, he exists in another
But
space.
he is 18 strength and 17 con, so he's probably pretty
At
big.
least 230 pounds, then.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
But
write 30 on his sheets for purposes. And Vash is now 5'11".
He's probably got gear similar to like Anton, I guess.
Yeah, so Vash is going to be the heaviest boy around. He will...
Go last.
all of his gear is weighed and totaled. He's got 281 for weight. I think Tyrael also had like 280.
Yeah, 270, 269.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. That's right.
So what's the order of people climbing?
Vash last.
Vash last.
Me
Tyrael first. More Anton
Tyrael?
first, yeah.
Joe first.
Right, Tyrael, I need you to make me a saving throw for the ladder. As your weight approaches the very middle of it, you want a D20 10 or higher. It is
Don't break my ladder.
Any bonuses? Because this would be unlucky.
Absolutely lookstone on that, yeah. 100%.
As I'm
Yes,
climbing
I
the
love
ladder and I reach the top, I'm gonna call out that this ladder feels a bit unstable, because if this is like feeling like it could break, then
Just throw us a rope, Tyrael, and pull us up.
do I see
Anything you
anything?
can tie it to.
Do I see anything I can tie the rope to on the upper part of the island, or?
Yeah, there is another tree up here on this last platform, which has a huge amount of open space and courtyards and roads. And
Yeah,
pillars
I'm gonna
and
tie a
trees
rope
and
here,
power.
and I'm gonna throw a rope down.
And one at a time. people
Anton
can
will grab
climb.
it and go
Okay,
out.
let me go first because I'm the lightest, and then I can help pull.
Yeah.
Yeah. You will all make it across the bridge safely with Tyrael's 13, 14 with the luckstone. The bridge will hold, and the extra 10 pounds on Vash won't make a difference. So, up and up we go, and to the last tower.
Is this the last island we're on now, yeah?
Yes, it is. And standing before you is a 4-story tower. It reaches up to 65 feet in height. There's a large front door between it, in front of it, I should say, with huge metal doors that are opened inward, and there is a person, like with a hand pressed as if against a wall, some sort of invisible wall or force field, who's standing there, like staring, unblinking. No muscles or hairs on their face are changing in any way, shape, or form. They appear to be like locked in time.
What is locked in time? Say that one more time. Not changing form.
The person at the doorway.
Gotcha.
To the building.
It looked like he's trying to go in.
No, the person's on the inside with a hand like in front where the doorway would be, where it closed, looking out.
Like he's just resting his hand and looking out, or like he's barricading it?
Either like he's resting his hand on something that's not there, or he was telling someone to stop and they were coming forward, or he was doing like a wave and then froze into position, but the hand is fully outstretched.
Looks like this is the place. We've traveled a long and perilous journey to get here. What horrors await inside?
I think
It's gonna be
this
easy.
is the prime opportunity for our break.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria.
Right.
We stand before the final tower on the final floating island in the heart of Glacia. The four of you look at a tower with a person sort of extending their hand out towards you, seemingly trapped in space and time. The rest of this large island looks much the same as the islands that you see here on this little map. Trees and broken towers, cobblestone walkways, pool of water maybe, a little garden bench.
Does this tower look identical to the ones down there?
No.
Okay.
It's of similar make and style, built from a similar time period, but definitely it has more floors and all the decorations are different.
Be on your guard. Let's
We
go.
in. We check for traps.
I'll stand a little bit back.
Yeah, you walk all the way up to the tower, and so it's just feet away from you. The person standing with their hand in front of them has not moved an inch. They have not blinked. Not a single hair has blown out of place.
I'll show them the Velthar symbol and watch their eyes.
They do not move.
Good.
As we get close to this person, I guess I will see if my hand will phase through him or if he's real.
Your hand comes to a force field that blocks off the inside of the tower. It's solid, invisible, but impenetrable.
I cast Detect Magic with the wand.
It's definitely
Oh.
magical.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a loop around the tower and see if there's any runes or something that might deactivate this force field.
Cool magic.
The force field is evocation in nature. There is nothing seemingly on the outside that would deactivate this.
Loop around the tower, yeah, I didn't see anything.
No.
It's just a
that-
force field barrier. When we touch it, it doesn't like throw anything back or shock anybody or anything
Right.
like that, right?
Right.
Does the force field only cover the doorway, or does it seem to like extend around the whole tower?
If it is on the inside of the doorway, and so it's on the inside of the stone wall, which will block the detect magic scroll wand.
Can you climb
Can
back
I?
here?
Yeah, can I start climbing?
Totally.
Well, is there a window?
There are many windows.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead and give me a climb walls check. This is a well-maintained tower, so I'd like a climb walls at minus 30%, please.
What? You're cucking me.
You easily pass the climb walls check and begin to ascend the tower. How high would you like to go?
Until I guess the first open window I see.
Yeah, you find the first window on the second floor. You can scurry over to the side of it, and you see that it has glass with metal holding the glass in place in like a stained glass window situation that shows you the image of like if you were to take a circle and split it into quarters and then pull each quarter a little bit away from each other. So you sort of have like I think it's maybe easier to draw.
A circle with a cross in the middle.
Almost, but it's more like, you know, this and this. But I can't draw right. You know,
I mean,
something like that. I guess that's a circle with a cross in the middle, something like that. And then in the very center is an additional circle.
Does this look like a religious symbol that I would know?
Not a religious symbol that Tyrael would know.
Oh.
Is this just a window, or is this just a pattern on the...
It's a stained glass window.
Okay. Is there any way that it looks like I can open the window, or is this just all like inlaid?
Definitely not.
No.
Yeah.
Can I climb around and look for a window that's openable?
Yeah, you can continue to...
Or actually, real quick, if I peer right into it, if I put my face right up to it and look in, can I discern anything happening on the other end, or...?
Absolutely. I'm so glad you asked. There is an old woman who is bent over a table. She's got like one finger on her tongue, like she's about to lick her finger to turn a page. There's a book out before her and a candle sitting right next to it.
Yeah.
The old woman. Yeah.
Okay. I'll continue to... And she's not moving, I'm guessing, right?
She's all right. Not in hotness. She's not moving either. She's also frozen in space and time.
Okay. Can I crawl around? Do I see any windows on this facade or whatever that look openable, that aren't just stained glass windows, or...?
You can scramble to another on the same level and find it is also shut as well. You could go up and look for more, but if this is a defensive building, the windows probably aren't openable on any floor.
On any floor. Okay. Well, I'll call down. None of these windows seem openable. Should I smash one?
if you can.
Good luck.
Okay. I will... One of the stained glass windows, I will... I guess punch it. Because I can do that.
Your fist isn't going to break it, but if you have a weapon, you could use like the pommel of a dagger or a sword to break glass.
My greaves, I wouldn't be able to smash it with 17 strength. I'll use the pommel of my sword if you want, but I feel like I should be able to smash it with my fist.
Well, it's
Fine.
not thin plate glass that you might find in modern windows. We're talking nice, thick church glass.
Thick glass. Okay, well, pommel of my sword it is then.
Yes, and the pommel of your sword will stop on a barrier, on a force field just before the glass.
I'll call down. It seems as though there's a barrier protecting the windows as well.
Perhaps we should ask to enter. I'll take a step forward next to where Tyrael was before, and I'll look at the guy in the eyes and say, we come in peace. We request entrance to Saladin Keep.
No dice. The creature doesn't seem to respond in any way.
I look to Emmerich and I say, if this is how you're used to talking to people and how you're used to them normally responding to you, I have worries for you, brother. You've been spending too much time in the tower with Arc Somber.
Perhaps.
Perhaps I could climb to the top, see if I can find anything up there. I could throw down a rope for you guys, and you could all climb as well.
How high is the tower?
65 feet.
Okay, yeah. Maybe take 2 ropes, Tyrael, in case you need to...
I have a fuck ton of rope on me, so...
Okay.
I will climb.
You scale the top of the tower with that first climb check, no problems. You can drop a rope down after fastening one end around a parapet, and anyone who wants to can climb on up. I think technically some dice rolls need to be made, but don't roll poorly, and I don't think we have to worry about it too much.
What do you want roll?
Wait, hang on.
You get a 40 plus a 55 for rope and wall, so just don't roll a 95 or higher.
Yeah, but
Unless you don't want to climb.
Yeah, is there any reason to climb? Tyrael, is there anything up there?
Uh-oh.
There is a hatch leading down.
Ah.
Yes, there is
Okay.
a hatch. More reason to be up here than down there, at least.
Is it blocked with the force field?
I'm not too sure if I want to open anything up here without you guys being up here first. Who knows what'll come crawling out.
Anton's up to climb, and he rolls a 96.
Oh my god. There's a 5% chance of failure here.
Now, I'll tell you that
begin to
Anton's no
climb.
dummy, and he probably has his shield.
Wait,
So,
the luck stone would give him a plus 5%.
No, 95% or above is always a failure on climb
It's
checks.
unfortunate.
Anton, you must have been tired from the last few days and all that marching and whatnot, and your legs, you're getting old. Your knees are causing you a lot of pain.
old man.
The switching from cold weather to hot weather.
Chill, we're
you
like
know,
in our
just
late
the
20s.
swelling.
Chill with the old shit. Damn, Koibu.
Touchy subject for you?
Oh, yeah, it's a good job. We've actually got a 60-foot ladder, so...
Yeah.
Let's use that.
Oh yeah, you can just pull up the 60-foot ladder and climb the rest of the way. There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
Why did I climb on this fucking tower then?
Because you're a dumb fuck.
No, it's because I'm a god. Because I wanted to practice.
you could.
I'm trying to stay in shape. I don't want my knees to hurt me, like Anton's over here. Okay.
Anton shakes his legs. Is there any way in up here?
Just the single hatch.
I open the hatch.
Your hand cannot grasp the ring that would open it, for there is a force field blocking the path.
I attack the force field.
Give me an attack roll. With what weapon do you attack?
Okay, I'm gonna borrow Vash's sword. I say, give me your sword, or will you lend me your sword?
He draws the sword and hands it to you hilt first.
Here's an attack roll. Add -2 because I'm not proficient in it.
Yeah, you thrust into the... And the sword just kind of slides off.
Curious, so when we go to interact with this, is it just our flesh that's blocked, or is any object we try to put there blocked? So if I rest like a rope on top of it, does the rope make contact, or...?
The rope sits on the force field without falling through.
I'll ask the spear. Have you ever seen anything like this? All of your adventuring? Force field? I guess I'll ask the brothers if they want to put all the swords together and they can all talk amongst each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
they will tell you after communing with one another for a quick moment that this appears to be a force field. It's usually fairly impenetrable.
Is there any way to dispel it? I look to Emmerich.
Disintegrate spells, the spear will tell you, usually work, or a rod of cancellation. But there might be other avenues.
I have a disintegration spell, but not today. If I could rest, I could maybe get us through.
Sleep, dummy.
Resting, then, might be what we have to do.
Peaceful up here.
It is nice.
If I try to detect noise, do I hear any movement anywhere? Like inside the castle, outside? Then are we pretty chill?
You hear nothing from the outside, and the only sounds from the outside are of your brothers moving about. Within the confines of this sort of zone protected around the tower, there isn't really anything in the way of wind. You can see beyond snow blowing down and at an angle, but here, nice and still, nice and warm.
Just curious, if I draw an ethereal arrow and I shoot it at the hatch, does the ethereal arrow pass through the force field, or does it stop in the force field as well?
Give me a perception check to go with it, because it's really hard to judge that very slight distance with a missile attack between... Yeah, the ethereal arrow does seem... Actually, I take it back, because... No, yeah, the hatch, it would just, like, hit into the door and then fade away.
Do you know...
Actually,
What?
never mind me. It pierces through the force field, does sort of embed itself in the wood, and then the force field on the outside begins to crack and split. And then there comes like a loud shattering noise. And
You're a fucking genius, Tyrael.
Yeah.
you also notice that you can now hear the sound of wind, and small snowflakes begin to blow across the once warm green area and land on your cheek and neck.
Go in.
I'll reach down and see if I can touch the hatch.
Yep, now you can touch it without any problem.
I will open it. Is there any movement inside?
Nope. You open it, and it is a staircase. And directly before you on the staircase is a small pile of dust, and some armor, and a sword, and a scabbard, and a shield, as if a person was just like discarded all of their stuff and then left a pile of dust on their stuff.
Are they magical? They look like...
I want to remove...
Fucking phenomenal. Yeah, they're gorgeous.
I want to
It's like perfectly balanced steel, inlaid with emeralds. It's,
Do the ashes look like people ashes?
Sure.
I would like to remove my vial because I stated it earlier, I put Teresa's ashes in a vial earlier. Do these look similar? She died to the disintegrate spell, and I have a potion vial with her ashes. Does it look pretty similar? Is there like a pile of ash on the floor?
Emmerich, give me a spellcraft check to determine the similarity of ash.
I observe them carefully.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, this person was disintegrated. This doesn't bode well.
I'll touch my hammer. Are there any traps before us on this staircase?
No.
What do you think,
Perhaps
Henrik?
a beholder. A beholder, perhaps. We've seen 2 already. Have your darkness stones ready in case.
I put my hand on a darkness stone. We loot all that shit.
Yeah.
Wait.
Take our shit.
We throw it in a bag.
Okay, we're just gonna grab it all?
Yeah.
Who reaches forward to grab it? Anton?
Anton does. I
The
soy
stuff
dive on
that
it.
fell.
Yep, I just throw it in like one of my big bags on my back,
Okay,
and then we're
can
gonna
you
keep going.
tell me what's there?
Can we just figure it out later?
I just want to
figure it
write
out
down what it is. You don't have to tell me what it is. Is it like a sword and armor? Like what?
Sword and armor. Yeah. Chainmail, longsword, shield.
Okay. No jewelry?
You will quickly find that this tower is split into 4 floors. The top floor is the smallest, and it looks like the experimental room. There are a series of small rooms here. Some of them are lined with silver and lead. They have weak magical auras around them. Some of them have silence spells cast within them. Others have like resistance to certain elementals applied into them. This is a room. The top floor of this tower is a place where you could come and practice certain spells in rooms without having to worry about destroying things around you. You could come and like finesse the words to lightning bolt, and then the walls here would absorb and move the lightning away from you, so you're not gonna like kill yourself or someone else.
This isn't like an office, though. This is purely a spellcasting room.
There's many rooms up on this very top floor.
Okay, I mean, I will search for a wizard spellbook if I think that this is perhaps somewhere where a wizard lived.
Well, there's no wizard spell books up in here, although you do find some more piles of ash scattered about. The floor below is a series of studies or studios or libraries. There is a big room with plenty of texts, although most of these are pretty worn and a lot of them are destroyed at this point. Some of the rooms here have some very nice text still in them. You will come across row after row after row of spellbook. In fact, you will find in multiple of these rooms complete copies of all 1st through 5th level spells from the player's handbook, and more little piles of ash and miscellaneous magical items scattered about. And this is a medium-sized floor, still large, much larger than the tower, and larger than the room above it, but smaller than the room below it, which are the living quarters and armory and kitchen. And as you walk through this tower exploring it, you find no people in it. In fact, you come across the room where you saw the old woman studying a book, and the old woman is gone, and the candle is burned out, and there's a pile of ash in the chair that she was sitting in, but the book is still opened before her. You will find wands, you will find staves, you will find scrolls after scrolls after scrolls, stacks of potions. You will find...
Pretty curious stones.
You'll find 12 wands. I'm not going to do all the math here, but I think it's like 25 rings. You will find a clutch of about 5,000 arrows that look magical.
What the
50
fuck?
bows, 50 suits of chainmail, 30 long swords, 20 short swords, 30 spears, 20 shields, all look magical.
The queen might have to kill us.
In addition to a magical suit of plate mail and next to another more powerful magic sword lying on the ground. You'll come across 20 pairs of masks, a rod, multiple decantlers of endless water, backpacks, an amulet, another magical sword.
Amongst all of this crazy shit, I will grab the rod and take a look at it. Can I work out what it does?
I will shake my head for a moment when I see him go to reach it. Seems as though we've hit the mother lode. Perhaps we should exercise extreme caution lest we run into another cursed item like we did before. We already had one cursed ring. If there's no...
Well, I suggest we see if we can take any of this stuff out of the hatch. Perhaps it'll disintegrate on leaving or something like that. Let's try with a dagger or a sword or something.
Sure.
Sure. Do you want to go out through the top, or do you want to go out through the front door, which is now open and
Oh, well, if we're near the bottom, then we can go through that.
No, let's go back to the top where we came
to the
from,
top.
where
Yeah,
bad
let's
shit
go
didn't
through the
happen
top.
when we did that.
Yeah.
So you take what? One of the short swords?
Take like one of the short swords, one of the spears, one of the rings, one of the wands.
Something that looks less important.
One of the magic arrows?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. You exit, and it's fine. It holds. It walks out onto the rooftop. No problems.
Okay. Bear with me here. Time is important, but should we not move all of this stuff out of this tower?
Of course
While we
we
have
should.
the chance.
Yeah, of course.
Like now, before going further. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, let's stack it
If
on the
we can
roof.
if we can get it all out down to the ground, then we can later on we can have everyone come and pick this up. We could even take the time to ferry it all down to the camp, because who knows what awaits us at the end of this. This is
I believe my
a
shield
kingdom's
can
worth of
hold-
magic.
I believe my shield can hold like 3,000 pounds of weight.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, it's exactly what I'm saying. My shield can hold 3,000 pounds of weight.
Oh, you mean the
A
floating
lot.
shield? Yeah.
So if we can somehow get it all in like bags, we should be able to feather fall all of that shit down.
Yeah,
One
just
go.
do maybe a couple of trips. I do think we should take the time to do it, just to make sure we actually get all this stuff back. Neal, the spell books, was there specifically only spells to level 5? There was no level 6 spells?
You found a complete collection of all 1st through 5th level spells, but nothing beyond that.
Convenient.
Okay, let's get all the shit out onto the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go about looking for these things, giving some more time to search the area. When Imric, in the studio on the 3rd floor, the study floor, you notice in one of these rooms as you're looking through these magical books, there is a large rune, or like a circle on the floor. And while you don't remember all of your runes, you are... Actually, do you have this spell on hand? I thought you did have this spell. Let me check your character sheet. You don't. Give me a spellcraft check. I want to tell you a thing.
Chip.
There's a really important looking magic circle on the ground.
Can I take some extra time to try and make another check? If I think
No.
it's extra important.
No.
How big's the circle?
5 feet across.
What's it inlaid with?
There's a large, like, silver line all the way around the outside, and then on the inside, you see there's like the very center has a bit of a dip in it, and then around that very centered area, there are these like small little, almost like egg holders that are embedded into the ground, and you will see that each one of these little egg holders has a pearl inside of it.
is there anything that you could scry to that would give you more information to let you make another check? Like scrying to a room of ruins where they're written on the wall? Is that how they're studied? I don't know, anything like that?
I don't know, I don't think so. Risk breaking the second crystal ball if we do that as well. Neal, can I make a spellcraft check to see if pearls are used in anything else other than identify?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a spellcraft check.
Nick.
Yeah, not sure.
I'll look around for books in this room relating to the circle.
Of course, they're all in a foreign language, but if you get your eyes, real close to one of these things, you can begin to read the text.
To be clear, it's 2 feet. It's not that close.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you can't read a book across the room.
No.
You gotta.
Yeah.
And yes, you will find there is a tome in this same room on a bit of a pedestal that is chained to the pedestal. And in it will explain the thing on the ground before you and how it gets used for all new apprentices who may come in, or all people who have not been here in some time and need a refresher. And it gives you a detailed step-by-step account of how to use the circle of identification.
Bring all the shit back.
With
Yeah, so
it,
that's
you
why.
can identify any given collection of things with accuracy and only a few hours of time rather than the 8 hours of preparation to clean the area. In fact, it really only takes like a turn of time to activate the circle and be imparted the knowledge of what each item is.
I feel like I could recreate this back at home with this book.
No. It's clearly the magic laid into the circle on the ground that is causing the effect. And you would, like, in theory, you could research a thing like this, but you would need time and blah, 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 blah. And it's probably well beyond your level at this moment.
Are we just going to identify all the things then, Imric?
I mean, we can see how it works for sure. Give me, find the most impressive looking sword or something.
I will find the most impressive spear.
Well, you said that there was a magical suit of plate mail and a magic sword lying on the ground next to it. Perhaps we can identify those two things first. They sounded important.
Sure.
Excellent.
Put them in the circle, and then I will stand behind the pedestal and
Great.
work out what I need to do.
Intelligence check to work out how it all happens.
Oh well, never mind. Never mind. I did it.
Yeah. You follow the procedures. They're old, and they work just fine. It's written by people who are. It's a user's manual. You should know how to use this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And in a turn, you will find that you have a +4 defender sword before you, and a suit of armor of command.
Wow.
A defender sword has an arming sword +4, but on any given round, the +4 can be switched from an attack and damage bonus to an AC bonus by its wielder. You would declare it at the beginning of the round.
That's cool.
Do the spears next, Imric.
The armor of command.
I saw there were 30 spears, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just, how many spears can I fit in there, do you think?
Well, let's let him say what the armor command is first, and then we'll do the most impressive looking spear, you know? In spears.
I'm looking at it now. The wearer is treated as if he had a charisma of 18 for all encounter reactions. Friendly troops within 360 feet of the user have their morale increased by +2. Otherwise, it's a plate mail +1.
Wow, morale.
Since the effect arises in part from the distinctiveness of the armor, the wearer cannot hide or conceal himself in any way and have the effect function. And also because it's part of the distinctiveness of the armor, this ability cannot be transferred to another set of armor.
Does it shrink?
It will adjust itself ever so slightly to any man-sized creature that wears it.
Smack.
Crazy this.
There you go.
Would this give you a bonus versus fears? So like Banshee fears or Dragon fears or whatever?
It would give your
around
followers a bonus, but not you.
Interesting. Okay.
We do the most impressive looking 5 spears.
To be honest, all the spears are sort of the same make and type. And they're all sort of stored together in an armory.
Mm-hmm.
Not like they were on individual people, but they were tucked away in a building. A few of them were out, like the people who had grabbed them and were on their way out when they were disintegrated, when they were turned to ash.
Okay.
The spears are all +2.
What about, let's do all the wands next.
Why don't I...
Do everything?
Maybe we should just... Yeah, maybe I should just tell you all these
give us
things.
all the
In fact,
things,
you have a bunch of magic items back on the sleds from previous places that could be brought forth. Are you going to sit here with just the 4 of you and spend hours doing this right now, or are you gonna get the whole party together?
No, we'll spend a few
miles away.
We'll spend a few hours ideating everything in here before we bring it out. We might as well. They don't know how long. We could be gone for 40 hours. They don't know how long we're gonna be.
I feel like it'd be stupid not to. There could be something here that's gonna help us.
Yep, we identify all of our shit.
5 wands of magic missiles.
Based.
Are you writing this down, Steve?
I am now, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And they all have 100 charges on them.
Hero can use wands too, right?
I don't know.
Sorry, I thought Rogue.
I don't remember. I don't think so. 4 wands of detect magic with 120 charges. 1 wand of detect magic with 32 charges.
Lame.
A wand of fire with 99 charges.
Wait, what does that do? Wand of fire. I'll look it up. But
A wand of lightning with 97 charges.
Nice.
A wand of paralyzation with 74 charges.
Good.
But how many did you
that
say?
is all the
74?
wands.
74.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
That is all the wands.
Okay.
Rings.
Yep.
Ring of animal friendship. 7 rings of featherfall.
That's sick.
4 rings of free action. a ring of mind shielding, 4 rings of telekinesis that can move 25 pounds, 2 rings of telekinesis that can move 100 pounds.
Oh, that's badass.
9 rings of water walking.
Thank you.
2 rings of sustenance.
Saucy.
And that is it for rings.
Okay.
And these are, found scattered throughout the tower, not in an armory like the gear, the weapons and armor are. There is a Rod of Splendor with 20 charges.
Okay.
20 pairs of Watchful Ward masks.
Okay.
5 backpacks of holding that can carry 250 pounds.
Okay.
2 backpacks of holding that can carry 1,000 pounds.
Okay.
Wow.
A Sword of Sharpness.
What's that? +5?
+1 sword, but it acts as +3 for purposes of deciding what it can hit. And on a natural 18 or higher, it can sever limbs.
Oh.
Wait, what was that?
Sword of Sharpness. Sever limbs.
Oh, sick.
A Phylactery of Long Years.
Okay.
What? Okay, what is that? A phylactery of long years?
It's like a lich thing.
As long as you wear it, you age 1/4 as quickly for natural and magical aging. So instead of in a year, you'll only age 9 months. You can extend your lifespan 25% with this
Jesus.
if you wear it all the time.
Wait, you only age a 1/4 as quickly, right? No.
1/4 as quickly or
Sorry,
75% as quickly?
It's 75%.
75. You 1/4 less slowly. I'm sorry.
There.
Yeah.
Well, 1/4 more slowly, right?
Perfect
Sorry.
for
Yes.
Gabriel.
Yes. Thank you.
You're good.
What do words mean? 40 potions of healing, 20 potions of extra healing, 2 potions of clairvoyance, 3 potions of clairaudience. Ooh, there is one more ring that I forgot about. A ring of spell storing with the following 5 spells locked within it.
Wish?
No. Mount, Invisibility, Fly, Polymorph Self, and Teleport.
What? Wait, does this last? Can I choose those as much as I want?
Well, at night you use it one time
each-
in the...
Yeah, each one can be used once, and then you need to recharge it by casting an appropriate level spell in it to it. So if you use the Mount spell, you have to cast a 1st level spell into the ring to recharge it. If you cast the Polymorph spell, you need a 4th level spell to recharge it, but it essentially gives you 1 casting of each of these at will.
Can it
That is
store...
insane.
Wait, can it store duplicate spells?
No, it stores these 5 spells.
Oh,
and
only these 5.
spells.
Understood. Okay.
And 1 of each at a time.
The shield? I know you're still reading, so.
Yeah, no, I'm just writing it all down as he's...
No, yeah.
5,000 plus 1 arrows.
Okay.
Nice. Good for my new bow.
Yes.
50 plus 2 bows.
Okay.
Longbows.
That's 6.
50 plus 2 chainmails.
Okay.
30 plus 2 long swords.
Okay.
20 plus 2 short swords.
Okay.
30 plus 2 spears.
Okay.
20 plus 2 shields.
Jeez.
Oh, nice. +2 shield.
So literally what we have here, Anton will speak up. I think we can single-handedly either win the war or just become the most powerful Dracissian family ever to exist.
We'll have to have a
Did
conversation
you tell us
about
about
this.
your dream, Tyrael?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Between the body of that creature and the items in here, no one could stop us.
7 ion stones.
What?
Oh.
Oh!
We got our ion stones.
Okay, wait. What color are they?
They are numbers 6.
Wait.
8,
Let me get the thing open.
Yeah.
I'm writing it down. 6 what?
6, 8, 11, 12, 15, 16, 20.
What are those, Nick?
Okay.
I'm looking it up now. Hang on.
There was the dead guy above Koibu who was disintegrated, who had like a sword, chainmail, and shield.
Yep, that was one of the long swords and one of the shields and one of the chainmails.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, 6. Yeah, that's +1 charisma.
Okay.
8 is sustain a person without food and water. 11, did you say, Neal?
Yes,
That's absorb spells. Up to level 4. Did you say 12?
I did.
Okay, that's absorb spells up to 8th level. And what was the last one?
15, 16, 20. Burned
Okay,
out.
so
dead.
they're all banned out. So we've got 2 of the ones we need. Okay.
Wait, so 15,
Alright.
16, 20 just means they're...
They're dead.
Yeah.
What do they do? Do they float around you or anything? Or?
They're nothing. Yeah, they can float above you, but they're inactive. They've lost all their
Okay, but that's
useful magic.
fucking... Still looks awesome. And you can
Yeah,
scam
it
people
still
with them.
looks
We can sell that for a lot of
I
money.
don't know what the fuck they are, so yeah.
And then there are 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 22, 30 scrolls,
Okay.
which have just a fuck ton of spells on them. Zone of Truth, not. I'm just. I
High-level
can
spells?
Write it all down. Some,
Okay.
Not much.
Okay, that's fine.
30 scrolls. You said there was decanters of endless water. How many?
Is it
6.
6. You said there were backpacks. Those were the bag of holdings. Yes.
Yeah, 5 of them at 250 and 2 of them at 1,000.
You mentioned an amulet and a magical sword at the end. Has that all been accounted
That
for?
is the Sword of Sharpness and the Phylactery of Long Years.
Understood.
Are any of those stones, scrolls, stones of flesh?
One is flesh to yes, stone to flesh.
Nice.
That's
We
good.
can save Jack. Yeah.
Yes.
Should we go and get the other people to just get all the other identifying out of the way?
I mean, yeah, we should go and get all the other stuff up here, but we should clear the keep first, I think. Right?
All right. So each of these scrolls that you found has room for 6 spells on it. And as spells are cast, the text is removed, but the scrolls stay in place.
Jesus.
So when I say like there is a scroll with spells, just assume that it's full unless noted otherwise. So you have one scroll of Zone of Truth that only has 1 left on it. You have 6 scrolls of Knock and 1 scroll of Knock with only 2 spells left on it. So that would be 6 times 6 is 36 knock spells plus 2 would be 38 knock spells total.
Yep.
Across
Okay.
7 scrolls.
Okay.
2 scrolls of Hold Person Alteration, and 1 additional with only 3 copies of the spell on it. 1 scroll of Hold Person Necromantic version with 4 copies of the spell.
The other 2 were what kind? It was...
Alteration.
What's the difference?
Big difference.
different
Alteration
spells.
spells you cast at someone and they hold in place. The necromancy one, with a little examination, you'll see that's how you lock a person inside a mirror.
Okay.
4 scrolls with dispel magic on them, and again, 4 scrolls is 6 of each.
Yep, I understand. I'm writing it all down.
Nice.
1 scroll of Greater Beacon with 2 scrolls on it.
Greater Beacon.
2
Okay.
spells on it, I should say. 1 scroll, and this one has multiple things on it instead of all of the same type. 1 that has Remove Curse, 2 Dispel Magics, an Erase, a Knock, and a Stone to Flesh.
Okay.
1 scroll that has Protection from Evil, Protection from Vermin, Protection from Poison, Protection from Paralyzation, and then 2 Gaze Reflection spells. And then 11 scrolls of Protection from Undead. But these all are longer scrolls that... No, I'm sorry. 11 scrolls of Protection from Undead plus 1 scroll with 1 additional spell on it of Protection from Undead.
So 1 scroll with just 1 spell on it.
Yeah.
And the 11 with 6. Okay. Okay.
And that is all the scrolls.
I think
Except
we're
for the
gonna.
ones that you still have back in your bag that you haven't identified from the last place.
This is crazy.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're gonna take all
This
this
is-
down and get the people and bring them up.
This rod that we've got, right? You can, whoever holds, if you hold it, you've got 18 charisma. You can expend a charge to deck yourself out in clothes of the highest quality worth 7,000 gold pieces. Or you can use a charge to create a 1,000-foot square pavilion with food and like lodgings for like a fucking army.
Jesus.
That's cool as fuck.
We go get the people.
Will we either leave the bottom floor for now and go and get the people and do everything else, or we could explore the last couple of floors now and then go and do that afterwards? What do you want to do?
I think we get the people.
Just be safe, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the big question. This is more stuff than the four of you can carry at once.
Yeah.
Are you going to leave it here and bring them back? Or are you going to leave someone with it and send someone just to bring everyone back? What are you doing?
So I think what we should be doing is we'll move all the stuff from here to the roof, then all the stuff from the roof to the ground, then all the stuff from one island to the next like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so take everything off of this tower, move it to the next island, then take it all down to the next island, all down to the next island. Okay, that is doable, but you are burning daylight, and it didn't take that long to get here. I mean, you went to get the ladder from the forest, and then you came over here, then you climbed up, and you explored and fought a few things, but all the time exploring, and all the time identifying, and then all the time moving those things, because that ladder was a little bendy under you, so you're gonna have to carry like each suit of chainmail one at a time practically. So
we can do this pretty easy with the ring of with the feather falling ring, the telekinesis.
No, we're not using those. Because think about it, if we're using these, we're gonna have to like roll like 100 times to do it.
Well, no, hang on. I've not rolled for any spells that I've cast within this little area where there's no cold, right?
The cold has returned once the force field was broken. Snow is piling up outside.
Wait,
what
so
about
why do we
rolling on the table for my spells? Has that been happening?
I have rolled on the table as needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do it the slow way.
Yeah.
Because if the ring fails one time, we die, right?
Yeah. My worry is that something's going to happen at night, but
I think that's a legitimate worry. We could take everything that we can hold.
I think we should do as much as we can, and when the sun starts to set, we should just come back the next day.
Yep.
Unless, what if it just gets disappeared overnight or something now the force field's broken?
Okay, well, let's telekinesis ring at the very least. We can move items that way. That should be super quick. We can move 100 pounds at a time.
At least to get them from one island to the next.
At least to get them from one island to the next.
Yeah, that's like
Well, from the
50
top.
swords at once, right? Swords
At
are 2
least,
pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of rings, so if there's 4 rings, we can move 400 pounds.
Yeah, actually, hold on. So we have 6 rings of telekinesis. It's 1 for each of us, right? 2 of them move 100 pounds. Can we just start like the fucking Green Lantern or whatever and start moving shit around?
Yeah, we're gonna move shit around from island to island. Should be. I'm not saying it's gonna be super fast, but
And we can move things pretty quick. We can like throw things from island to island. It's magical shit. It shouldn't
it's
break.
magical shit that's not gonna fucking break. Yeah. Now
We start with
potions-
the spears and the arrows to make sure that the ring of telekinesis is working, but yeah.
Yeah, we do spears, swords, arrows, all the things that we feel like could literally change the war. Or we could just give this shit to our followers as well and deck them
Well,
out.
we'll definitely
We'll
be
worry about
decking
that.
people
Let's
out.
get out of here
Yeah,
first, and then we can have all those
there.
conversations later. Yeah.
Okay. So you will equip the 4 of you with rings of telekinesis, 2 at 100 pounds, 2 at 25 pounds, and just start moving stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's 1 object at a time when you use telekinesis. So, 1 spear at a time.
Well, we could
And
put
the-
spears in a non-magical bag, right? And then move the bag.
Right. You can find a box and load the box full of spears or bags and yada yada.
That's what we'll do.
Um,
So we'll have, I don't know if you care, we'll have Vash loading shit for the people with the 2 things to move. Probably one person will be loading for one guy, the other person will be moving.
I'll sort it out. I'll sort the order out. Vash will do the manual labor, and then you 2 can use the rings.
And go up and down.
Yeah.
alrighty.
Can I ask a question? How are we supposed to solve the force field thing? Or is that a question for later?
Well, there were a couple of ways. Finding any way past the force field would disrupt it, and the force field does not block blink or phase door or teleport or dimension door or moving on different planes. And since the
Gotcha.
ethereal arrow does go through it because it's on a plane, that was just a very, very easy workaround, which I had forgotten you had ethereal arrows.
Nice.
I remembered the ethereal spell because I was wondering if you're gonna, but then we don't have that ethereal spell because Moon's character is skimped. But then I remember we have ethereal arrows, so yeah.
Ethereal spell would have been one of the ways through it.
I assume. Well, you're probably not gonna say anything. I assume Wizard at the top cast this to like protect them. And
It's a pretty good assumption that someone in there had, maybe the guy on the door, maybe the person at the top who had like just shut the hatch. One of them probably cast a spell, and then things did not go right. Something happened in the casting, and instead of just holding people out, it locked them.
Oh no, I would assume that was his intention. I assume the gods are like disintegrating, fucking everybody over here.
Or maybe he rolled
That could have been it as well. Yeah, maybe it was intentionally like locking themselves in time until someone could come and save them.
So, do we get everything down?
Let's just resolve it with a check to see if we can do it all before nightfall. Imric, you're in charge of logistics. Give me an intelligence check. You can do
That
it.
is. Oh, it's an in check. Okay, so technically I'm the best one to roll this, but.
Yeah. Except
No,
someone.
Nick,
Also-
please, Nick, for one time, look at me. Don't
All right,
fuck
Steven.
us.
Can Steven roll it?
No, you roll it. You're the
roll it
intelligent
right.
one. Just don't fuck us. Just one time, don't fuck us. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get it all down to the last island before nightfall and right up to a ledge. I don't know if you want to shove it off or even lower it down to the next area, because then it'll just get sunk into all the snow below you. It might be better to leave it on one of these floating
No,
islands.
we're not leaving it. We'll do it in the
No,
dark.
I want to get
Fuck
it
that.
off the floating island. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a huge pile of shit. If we lose it in the snow, we deserve to
We'll
lose
just
it
use
all.
light stones. We can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we can leave a light stone on it, sure.
We want to get it off of the islands.
Oh
And
yeah,
away
don't
from
forget
that.
don't forget the Volkov as well. We need that shit.
Volkov?
Yeah, you.
monster.
Oh, yeah,
Nick
the body. You had
Nick
to-
reduces the Volkov and brings it down.
Yeah, I'll reduce it and bring it down.
Oh, hold on. Let's... Does he?
It does not reduce.
All right, can we just shove it
sorry.
off then?
Yeah, we shove it off.
Yeah,
push it off.
with your manly weight, you can shove it and it tumbles and crashes to the ground below.
Good.
Okay.
You can't drag it back to the sleds, but you can bring the sleds back to it tomorrow. And before nightfall, you can reconvene with the rest of your party, who gather around the edge of camp with bated
Wait,
breath
we need to have a
hear-
we need to have a talk before. Do we want to show them all of this or no?
Yeah.
Well,
Is every
how are we
single
going to
person-
hide it?
Well, what
Three
I'm
of them
saying
are,
is,
3 of them are dead. You know, I think it's fair. The Frost Ranger's gone. No one's got first pickup of us. We decide who
yeah,
gets what.
just what I'm saying is every single person who sees this cannot unsee it, and I think it's gonna be hard to hide it from these people. But if we get back, shut up. If we get back
I didn't say
and the
anything.
queen sees this, I just worry what could happen.
Well, hold on. We're not taking this back and hiding it from the queen, yeah?
Yes, agreed. Anyway, Anton, these people have trusted their lives to us.
I
What
not.
we should do is trust them.
We should trust these people. We've asked them to sacrifice their lives, or in this land, maybe even more for us on this
agree.
journey. I think that not only do we show them, but perhaps they walk away rewarded with something as well.
I agree. I just, I'm the worrywart Tyrell, and
I understand. But these are the people that we've trusted more than anyone
these
else.
people I worry less about than the general public when we get back with these items.
What
I
good
mean-
is 50 magical swords if we hoard them
To
all
us-
in our keep?
Nothing. It just makes us like the most.
We already are the most
Yeah.
of whatever. We are.
Okay.
We're the Dragon Slayer family. I don't
Once
think
this
anyone
is
else.
over.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, everyone gathers round to see what you have brought.
Friends, countrymen, this is the like of which has never been seen. You won't believe your eyes. Behold, the fruits of our
They-
labor.
What did you actually bring with you? Because most of the
Everything.
stuff you left just back there, right? Because you can't haul,
Probably the
all
stuff
of
that
the
could
stuff
break.
this many miles.
Probably the stuff that could break, like potions, scrolls, wands.
Okay. Potion scrolls, wands, those things are light and you could pile them up together.
Rings.
The chainmail and the swords would be.
Or actually, you know what? Even as we walk back before we do it at the base, I'll put on the armor of command. So when I show up, they can all get a nice charisma boost. Feel good about themselves after watching 2 of their party members get basically blown the fuck away.
Do we Should we use a charge on the rod so we can have like a giant feast in this pavilion?
You should.
Not yet. Let's
Yeah.
get everything all together.
Yeah,
and then
once
we'll
we're-
We'll make it once we're back.
yeah, let's get
Yeah.
all this shit done, yeah.
Excellent.
If the rod
The sun
breaks,
goes
I'll be so
down.
upset.
You spend a night, hopefully your last night.
Wait, do you use the rod then?
Yeah, no, Neal. Once we gather all the stuff together.
Wait,
with
we
the
want to get
party.
all the stuff on the carts first. I just want to make sure this stuff is all on the carts, and then we'll
And
do
I'm
it.
saying that by the time you get back to camp, the sun is going down.
So we're not
and
gonna be able
all
to do
the
it
heavy
tonight.
stuff has been left
Yeah.
back at the other.
Okay, well, we send Vash to the camp to get them
To come to us.
to come to us. Yeah.
With the carts?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Which they could.
Whilst we transfer all the stuff down to the ground.
Okay, sure.
It works.
Everyone piles together underneath the shade of one of these floating islands, keeping a little
Well,
bit of snow.
no. Hold on.
Hang on. Wait, once
No, no, no,
everyone's there, I
Wait,
will.
no. We don't travel under the shade.
Corbu's real sneaky with that one.
We move away from the islands just in case they came crashing down or some shit.
Yeah, we're never going underneath these motherfucking islands,
yeah.
Koibu, okay?
So we move the party away. We move all our shit away from the islands. We all gather together. Everything's on the carts, and then here goes Emmerich.
I hold the rod of splendor in my hand. You view me as if I am 18 charisma, wearing the most fine of clothes. Yes, Neal, 18 charisma?
If you expend a charge, you will be wearing the most fine of
No,
clothes.
I don't expend that. I think it just makes it look like you're wearing nice clothes, but if you expend a charge, you're wearing like clothes worth literally thousands of gold. But anyway, I will expend a charge to set up a giant pavilion with a feast.
How many charges does this thing have?
52.
20.
Oh.
20.
Okay.
Stellar.
I'm writing it to 20 now.
Yeah.
Rod of Splendor.
Let me read it. Neal, I'll read it.
Please.
Yeah.
Dramatically, if you can.
Oh, of course. Okay, the second special power of the rod, also requiring one charge to bring about, is the creation of a palatial tent, a huge pavilion of silk encompassing between 1,500 and 3,000 square feet. Inside the tent are temporary furnishings and food suitable to the splendor of the pavilion and in sufficient supply to entertain as many as 100 people. The tent and its trappings will last for 1 day. At the end of that time, the pavilion may be maintained by expending another charge. If the extra charge isn't spent, the tent and all the objects associated with it, including any items that were taken out of the tent, disappear.
And for the first time in a long time, you are all warm and cozy. The food is already ready for you. The cider is already boiling hot. There are instruments, there are music, there's art, there's dart games. There's mats to kick the snow off your shoes. It is so cozy, so comfortable. The temperature is warm. There's no wind blowing in. You can rest and relax. Do you even bother
Wow.
taking watches tonight?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, absolutely we do.
This of all
Can't you
nights.
just enjoy your victory?
No.
Can't you just let your guard down a little bit?
Not until we're
Too
home.
sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, at some point in the night, I will speak to Lord Khan, and I'll say, amidst all of this splendor and magic that we found, I found a scroll of stone to flesh. When we get back to the city, we'll be able to restore Jack.
Back to the town with the Death Knight?
The dead Death Knight, yeah.
Lord Khan frowns at you. You really think it's that easy to kill it? You think it's just dead and it's over? You don't
Is
think
it
it's going to
not?
be there waiting for us when we get back?
Why didn't you mention this before we left Jack's statue there?
Was there another option?
We could have left it in the snow. It'd be better than facing that beast again. Anyway,
I don't know anything about Death Knights. I'm just expressing fear.
a problem for another day, my friend. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Okay. And let me get to my handy-dandy little table of what might happen the next day.
Nothing happens.
For each day, there is a weather event, a monster event, and a potential discovery event. On the weather table, we roll a 10, and it is just another normal cold day. On our discovery table, we roll an 11, and it is another boring day with no discoveries.
Fuck.
You've rolled really poorly on the discovery table. In fact, the only fun discoveries that you have come across are one structure and a bunch of radiation zones and a couple of paradoxes. There were other cool things that we never got to.
Oh, does the whole walk home?
No, we're teleporting home, buddy.
Wait, really? You want to use the teleport amulet?
No, I don't think
Yeah, fuck that.
This morning, when you wake up, you see in the distance, across the lake, walking in your direction, is a giant who is not dressed for this weather. They're wearing they're wearing a large, tattered loincloth. They don't even have shoes on. They look like they're suited for a hot weather environment. They carry no weapons, just wrapped their arms around their body as they shudder and shiver and shake and walk across the frozen lake. They're miles and miles and miles from you, but you can see the giant.
Throw a light stone out.
Can I guess what kind of giant it is? I mean, I've studied the monstrous
Do
manual.
you have a folklore check? Proficiency?
No, but I've got a book that describes all types of giants, so...
Yeah, but you don't have it on you, so give me an intelligence check at half.
What about ancient history? No?
No.
Okay. Didn't check at half. -7 from that. Okay, first.
Yeah, it's some sort of giant.
Whatever.
They're not heading
Might be.
towards us, are they?
They are.
Oh, they are?
Might be kind of useful to help us get home.
It looks like they're coming the direction of the floating things.
Okay.
The floating islands, which is your direction.
I will put a light stone out so he has a beacon.
Yep. The brightness forms in the early light of dawn, and the giant does see the light emerge and changes the angle just enough to be headed towards you instead of to the floating islands. He'll still be in a while before he gets here, maybe an hour.
Any spells you think we'd need? Yeah, I think we should wait.
Wait.
While we wait, we'll gather all the items for identification.
Yeah.
To get ready to take them up.
I believe the things that are that you have not identified yet are
I've got it written down.
cloaks, 4 staves, 4 robes, and 12 scrolls.
Some
Bunch of
rings
rings
from the
too.
Death Knight as well.
Oh, the rings from the Death Knight. Okay, cool.
Wait, shit. Yeah, I've got it all written down. It should be on our glacier sheet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Try it.
giant waves in your direction as when it gets close enough to see your things, and it calls out in the tongue of giants. "Dumba!
Wait, I might speak that.
Dumba!"
I throw out halfling at him. Mystery and Eridonian and Drakissian. Any of that?
No,
Yep.
no, none of these things.
Yeah, whatever. I wave him in. I hold some food up.
Giant comes forward. The food is paltry, but the giant grabs it and gulps it down without a single bite.
I ask, anybody speak giant here? Lord Khan?
Non-zero chance? No.
Montem or any of my rogue followers?
What's his name?
Maybe Vega.
Montem will tell you that he was talking to the Frost Ranger before he died. Frost Ranger spoke giant.
Vega should speak a lot of languages. This guy does trade like all across the fucking world. If there's one thing this guy should know.
It's not the language of giants. It's lots of other stuff. Anyone have a tongue spell? Comprehend languages?
No. But we can use the items to communicate the dragon weapons.
I hold out the spear and let him touch it.
Yeah, he goes to pick it up and like picks it up and you with it,
Okay.
kind of curiously, and then startles, and then focuses, and then the spear says he's having a hard time comprehending what's happening. Give him a minute.
Oh, wait.
And after a good 10 minutes, the spear says, the giant gets it. He
Where's he?
wonders where he is. He doesn't seem to be that bright.
Tell him we don't know, but we'll take him home. He just has to help us move shit.
He asks if you have clothes. I told him you didn't.
Wait, is the one lady still with us? The lumberjack?
Yes.
Shit.
Yes, she's here.
Rings and magical armor will fit the holder, yeah?
Not large creatures because it's a size up, right?
Yeah, the armor won't grow to fit the giant. No
Nor
way.
would a ring.
Nah. What? Let me double check the DMG. As I mentioned to you before the show started today, it's been so long since I've had such a high-level party that some of these higher-level rules I think I know. Turns out I am misremembering. And rings might actually adjust.
Let me know about a
that.
ring and a cloak, if you would.
I mean, can we not probably just like give him some blankets that he can use as makeshift robes?
Yeah, we can do that as well. I'm just curious if cloak and the ring.
Is it worth giving him the rod and
No.
letting him use the charge?
No.
Could you imagine?
Oh,
What if he
wow.
used like all
Giant
20 charges instantly, like a dumb fuck? Like,
Yeah, but he'd be walking around in like a fucking crown and like,
That would be
you
sick
know,
as fuck,
it
actually.
would be cool.
This is a pimp giant.
The ring
Yeah.
will not work on the giants. No.
Okay. Whatever. We can help him out, I guess.
Yeah.
Can we fashion an attire for him?
Yeah, if you climb up into the tower and someone spends all day sewing, you might be able to fashion many blankets together, but it's a long project without a sewing machine.
I mean, look, the curtains or something from the fucking tower. you can-
hold on, I shake my head and I say, this is all fun and games, but we can't seriously take this giant back with us, right?
We could just use him for moving shit.
How do we trust him? What if he decides to just walk off in the middle? We have no command over him. He has no allegiance to us. We don't know how trustworthy it is. Like, why would
It
we?
wouldn't make 2 minutes before we'd shoot it down.
Oops, wrong one.
I could kill this giant literally in any second you want. It's
Yeah.
fine. I'll watch him.
What do we do when we get back to the boat with him? Are we taking him back with us? I don't think he won't be able to fit.
He could lay down on the boat. We had talked
Yeah,
about
I mean, we talked about bringing a giant here. Actually, I think I can use Fabricate to do the sewing, Neal.
Oh, well then.
Yeah,
If
so
you
I will.
gather together a bunch of blankets, there are some still intact, and other
Yeah.
whatnot, you can fashion him a giant cloak, shawl, robes, what?
Yeah, like. Well, ask him. No, I can't ask him.
We have the spirit, so
Um,
you're gonna ask him.
Yeah, okay. If I can sort of semi-communicate with him, I say, my large friend, I can magic you up some clothes. Do you prefer robes, a shawl? Nothing too complex.
Anything, please. I'm so cold.
What type of giant are you?
You can't just ask someone that. I'm a jungle giant. I come from the jungle.
You must be very cold then. Yes, okay. I'll make him robes
Excellent.
with the curtains and blankets from the tower.
Can we please keep him material?
Well, okay, I guess he can help us. I don't like this picture.
As I hand him the robes, I'll say to him, we were planning to take a ship from this place to return to Arcadia. Where is it you're from?
He mentions that they call the place the Green Woods. He's never heard of Arcadia.
Well, do you want to stay here? Or do you want to... Anton will talk to him with the spear so nobody else hears this. Do you want to stay here and die? Or do you want to come back to Arcadia with us?
I will go with you.
Okay, we got another
Thank you,
giant
little
friend.
people of warmth.
Yes. All right. I'll
Okay.
point to the mithril thing. You watch that. You carry that for us. All right. Now you stay here. Lord Khan, you're in charge of him. We're gonna go identify the rest of the magic items and get the fuck out of here.
And it is so. The party heads back up with the ladder, hauling the remaining magical stuff to the surface, to the circle of identification. What would you like to know about first?
Okay,
Staves.
wait. Hold on, let me just go down the list so I don't fuck this up, okay? So we
Wait,
have
no. It might be important which we know about first.
Why?
Because if it doesn't work for some reason, and we only get one chance, we should probably know about the staves that Emmerich wants.
Isn't it working on everything perfectly fine? Did we just identify like 2,000 items?
Yeah,
We did.
I'm just worried.
Okay.
Just do the
six,
let's just do
six-
the stuffs first.
Okay, 4 magical stabs. What?
Thank you.
The crooked staff will extend, hook, push, or pull objects as if they had 18 strength. So it will stretch its length or shrink its length. It can grab onto something, or it can push something, or it can pull something as if it had 18 strength, and it'll extend up to 20 feet.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. 3 more.
The straight staff, if you tap the bottom on the ground, it will reveal doors nearby. If you tap the top of it on a door, it will wizard lock the door, or it will knock the door. Or if you spin it in a circle, it will create light around you. Each one of these tasks takes a single charge, and the staff has 40 charges.
Okay.
There's just one of these, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The gemmed staff has the following spells able to cast at will. No charges. Light, Mending, Cantrip, Unseen Servant, Ignite, Cut.
What is cantrip?
It creates lots of small minor effects.
Just like a house staff.
Yeah.
Gotcha. One more staff.
Staff of Thunder and Lightning.
Okay.
Good. All right, then whatever Tira wants to do next.
Okay, 6 magical robes.
6?
That's what I've written down on our sheet.
I had written down 4. Oh no.
I'll settle for 4 Neal.
4 is okay if you want.
Yeah.
Robes of Greater Protection. They have AC 15, and the following effects are permanent on them. Featherfall, protection from cantrips, protection from vermin, protection from evil, protection from poison, protection from paralysis, gaze reflection, and +3 to dexterity, and they are self-cleaning.
Oh shit.
They're only wearable by wizards.
4,
Well,
right?
anyone can put them on, but their effects will only work with wizards.
+3 dex as well.
You said there were 4 of them?
That's the
1.
first set of robes, but that is...
Oh, okay.
There are 3 more.
Okay.
The next is Robes of Alterations, AC 13. They will change color, shape, size, style, etc. the robes at will into whatever sort of resplendent thing you want, pants, shirts, but they won't do shoes or hats. They have deep pockets permanently cast on them, and the deep pockets and all of the clothing changing is only usable by wizards. So if you can't be pickpocketed by a rogue while wearing these.
Unless it's a wizard rogue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Third set of robes are the Robes of Might. They are AC 15, and they give bonuses to Strength, Dex, or Con based on what your class is. So if a fighter wears them, it gives you +4 Strength, +3 Dex, +3 Con. If a rogue wears them, it's +3 Strength, +4 Dex, +2 Con. If a wizard wears them, it's 2 Strength, 3 Dex, 1 Con. And if a cleric wears them, it's 3 Strength, 2 Dex, 3 Con.
What if you're multi-class?
I think you just pick the best of all options.
In each ability?
Yeah.
Best,
So
you sure about that?
Fighter wizard would do 4, 3, 3.
Okay.
That's insane.
And last but not least, Robes of Blending, which is just in the DMG, and you can look it up.
Blender. Rings.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
This was our... We have 4 magical blankets, magical razor, balance scales, ring of protection, frostbrand, cloak of protection, gloves of war, rapid fire bow. Okay, we have a magical lance that we found in the castle.
I will get that to you after the next break. I forgot about the lance, and I didn't write it down on my giant list.
That's fine. We also have an arming sword +1 from the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to do that one too?
No, it's just an arming sword +1.
Okay. We have a magical cursed ring.
You sure it was cursed?
That was
Well,
the ring that was hurting Anton.
I don't know if it was cursed, but...
What's that do?
Yeah. You already know what that does. You put it on, and it squeezes and squeezes until it stops all blood flow, and then your finger falls off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
cursed, or is that just what it does?
Same. That's
But
just
like
what it does.
if we removed curse on it, would it become something
No.
else?
It's designed to
Okay.
do that. That is the intent of it.
2 other magical rings from the castle.
They're both rings of protection +2.
I believe that's everything that we hadn't had identified yet. There's the Martha book. That's consumed now, right? We don't have that anymore?
It's gone. Yeah.
There were 2 cloaks that you got from the school up on the mountain.
What's in that?
A cloak of comfort, which repels water and resists heat and cold. And a cloak of the bat.
Oh,
Turn you into a
not like
bat.
you turn into a bat.
My chest.
Ish.
So you wouldn't let the
And-
cloak of the cheetah do it. She'll let the bat one.
Yeah.
Just let you fly, basically, sort of like glide.
Whoa,
No,
which
you
one?
can't just
Those are
fly.
2 way different
Yeah.
things.
No, you fly. The warrior is able to fly at a speed of 15.
Oh, and
If
you
he-
can take the form of a bat while doing your flying, but the moment you stop and like land on something, you turn back into a person and can't use it for an equal amount of time that it was used.
Do you have to take the form of a bat when you fly?
Material.
No.
It's also plus
you
2
can just hold
AC.
the cloak and fly around.
Cute.
So it's a cloak of protection +2 with that power. So
Wait, really?
yeah,
Koibu?
It's a cloak +2 or cloak of protection +2, because those are
just plus
technically-
2 AC. The cloak also provides a +2 bonus to AC.
Okay,
But
so
not
no bonus
magical?
to saves.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, we weren't doing bonuses to saves from that shit, were we?
From cloak?
We'll talk about
We
that.
were.
Okay, we'll figure that out later. Okay, gotcha. Okay, is that everything, I think?
Yep.
There were some more scrolls that you had found as well.
Yeah. Scrolls and potions, you said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you've already learned all the potions, but you have 1 scroll with 5 dispel magic spells. 1 scroll with 6 webs. These are the ones that you got from the school.
Okay.
1 scroll with 3 mounts. 1 scroll with 4 invisibilities. 1 scroll with 5 beacons. A scroll with 3 find familiars. And 6 scrolls of read magic with 6 spells each.
Okay.
We got the hall.
We really
This
did.
came from the school?
Yeah, I think this is everything.
Gotcha.
Except for the lance, which I forgot to write down. Or, it's back in my notes deeper.
We want to go to the first floor of the tower, or we just fuck off?
Well, yeah. Probably, right? If this is what was on the first 3 floors.
This includes what was on the ground floor. I just
Okay,
assumed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, wait, this is
time to go
everything in
home,
that
I think.
in the
There's everything
thing?
in the tower, yeah.
Wait, hold on. What about the tiny tower?
The small tower, yeah.
Oh, the really tiny one down on the very first island?
Yeah.
No, it's the magic on it has fizzled and faded. It's now just a small version. Whatever magic was holding this area in like a warm place and keeping that force field active seemed to be related to allowing you to look back in time through the little mini tower. But now that it's all gone, the little mini tower is just empty.
Okay.
We go home.
Okay, they weren't still alive. They were, dead.
they were already dead.
I already did.
Yeah, we I guess we head back through. We won't enter into the eternal forest of pain and suffering until
Wait.
like daybreak.
You had the detect magic scroll or something, right? You have that now?
I've got I think one of these staffs could cast detect magic at will.
Can
Steven,
you look
right?
through the books and tell us what the swirling thing down there is?
portal?
Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
take you
A little bit.
days, maybe weeks, maybe months to search the tower for information on what that portal is. If you have time, you could totally do it.
Get the fuck
But
out of here then.
There's no time.
We gotta
Yeah.
get Jack and we gotta get home.
We got our stuff. Yeah, let's go.
Are you taking the complete library, the complete set of all first through 5th level player's handbook spells?
Absolutely.
Player's handbook? Oh, shit. Start looking up to see if somebody's watching me.
Player's handbook spells, sir.
Oh, okay.
Just the spells from the player's handbook.
Not that it's that much use to me, because most of my spells are full up because I'm still low int, but it's still great to have for
A
the
wealth of knowledge for the kingdom.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Or for even our own personal fucking keep. We could be like a school of fucking wizards and shit at this point. Assuming anything's left.
Rest of the books. There's way too many books in here that you could actually carry them all home on your sleds. You'd need like 3 sleds just packed with books.
How many books are there? Wait, how many books are there?
More than will fit on 3 sleds.
Yeah, just give me a rough estimate.
How many pounds?
You want it in poundage?
Yeah.
£40,000?
That's it?
Wow.
Yeah, we take 2.
Okay, how much can the giant carry?
He's carrying the other thing.
Yeah,
He's carrying the Volkov.
Yeah, you'd have to like throw all the books in a bag, and a giant carrying a bag of like delicate ancient books is probably not the way that you want to transport them. You'd lose some to it, like when he drops it, or they're just like sort of banging around in that big open bag. It seems like a sketch idea, but in theory it is doable, so I'll give you answers, even though it's, you know...
I don't think that we're going to take it then.
Probably not.
We're not going to take it.
Yeah, your giant can carry, I think, like 650 pounds, moving at movement speed 1.
All right, we're going to take 2,000 pounds of the books. We just scoop them in, and we put them into the bag to holding.
Yeah, I was going to say, we can just put as
And
much
if
as
they're
we
going to
can.
be there, they'll be there. If not, they won't be.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I guess.
So we get all of our bags of holding that were the backpacks, and we just fill them with books. Every
Okay.
single one.
Great. Yeah, you fill the bags with books. You're only going to be able to take a fraction of what's here, and you're not going to have time to make optimal decisions about what to take because there's too many.
That's fine. We also have
throw shit in there.
40 books from the wizard's basement. What was that from?
I think they were just
Wizard's
magical
basement.
books from the wizard's tower in the basement.
Oh, yeah, because we were on a wizard. Do we still want those? Do we need those?
Take them.
Nick, don't look all
Yeah.
confused because you're the one that fucking wanted these.
I mean, yeah, they're wizard books, right?
I don't know, it just says that we have 40 books from wizard's basement. I think this was in the Death Knight tower thing, maybe?
To be honest, I don't remember, so I feel like it was from further. It was further away.
I mean, they're at the
But,
bottom of our sheet, so I feel like this was really recent.
Oh, really? Somebody in the chat will remember that.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on, I'm having a brain blast. Was this when we went into town? Because this is written underneath, like, the magical scales and shit, too. So, like, was this in one of the things that we went into? Like, in the town, there was, like, a tower or whatever?
Probably the keep in the town.
In the very first town on the
No,
coast?
There was a tower that, like, went...
Oh, yes, the tower in the town of the
Yes.
Death Knight.
Yes.
That went. It was it went down into the ground instead of up into the air.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not with the
Yeah,
Death Knight
yeah.
in it, but it was a different one, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You've got those books tucked away.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
want... Okay, it says
Go ahead.
12 magical books and then 40 books from Wizard's Basement. Are those magical books? Do they have spells? Is that what it means when I say magical book?
I think those are books with spells in them. Yes.
Oh, yeah, definitely want them.
Okay.
All right, we take all our shit and we leave.
But yes, we don't enter the Forest of Doom and Decay until first light. Right? So hopefully we can get out of it before it goes dark.
As you're approaching the forest, one problem is going to become very quickly apparent. This giant is too big to go through this forest. He is maybe 20-something feet tall, but the overhead space within the forest is like at best 8 feet. He would literally be walking like through bushes and branches and snow the entire way.
Okay, here's
and
how we're
there's
gonna
just
do
no
it.
way he's going to fit.
He should be able to walk on the canopy, correct?
Jesus.
How the hell is he going to walk on top of the trees?
Apparently Emmerich could.
Wait, didn't one of the
He's got
staffs enable me to cast Enlarge Reduce, or not?
I don't think so, because I feel like I remember that.
It was
We
just
had
that one.
a staff hook staff. We had a straight
not
staff,
that
a
motion.
gem staff, and a staff of thunder and
gem-
lightning. The
yeah,
gem
the gem
staff lets
staff,
you
it has
cast
spells.
light, mending, cantrip, unseen servant, ignite, and cut.
Ah, okay.
Okay, can you reduce him?
I can reduce them, but not for the whole time it'll take to get to the other side of that forest. Unless it goes quicker this time. But yeah.
Now, Before we get any further, Tyriel, didn't you have some way of getting back in a timely manner without having to retrace all your steps? Because that's a long way back through Glacia. There's plenty of room for magic to fail and things to go wrong and all your gear to be sucked away for all time. Isn't it
Motherfucker,
better
you're
just to
asking me?
leave Jack behind and use your amulet to teleport everyone out of here?
Isn't it too dangerous to teleport?
Wait, hold on. What about all of our stuff?
What do you mean? Wait.
I don't know. I'm asking you guys to come up with to assess the situation. I'm not trying to give you.
Yeah, let's use the amulet and just go home and leave everything here. I like that, actually.
Okay, hold on. Let's talk about this. First off, we have to get Jack. We all
We
agree on
have
that?
to get Jack. Yeah.
Okay,
Wait.
we have to get Jack.
Why?
Why not? Wait, maybe we should tell the giant to go through the portal and see what happens.
Actually, true.
Actually true.
Actually.
It's cold there, though, isn't it, through the portal? So I kind of feel bad.
No, it's anything through the portal. I think it's just different lands.
Yeah.
I'm drawing from my brain, and I remember it felt like there was a god rolling a dice for the temperature check on the other side. So it might be that that land connects to multiple different places, maybe.
We just need to get out of Glacia, and then we can do weird teleportation shenanigans. Imrit can set up a fabrication thing.
Wait, what are we even talking about right now?
Well, Neal's trying to bait us into using the amulet, I think.
No, he's not. We're not using the fucking amulet. Why would we
can't
leave
use the
everything
amulet.
here? What?
Here's what I'm talking about. If the big circle portal actually took us somewhere outside of Glacia, doesn't matter where in the fucking world it is, we could drop literally all of our shit and everything through it. We go to the other side, then Imrit can fabricate his own little landing platform
Wait, it's the next.
teleport around.
It's the next day. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll go and check where it goes. All right, I go up there, Neal.
Sure. Do we have to take a quick break? It's been like an hour and a half.
Sure.
If you need to, yeah.
Okay. Give us a quick break. We'll figure it out. Be right back.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. And what a cold, icy tomb it is. Nick, I had mentioned to you during the break that it was a 50-mile forest, but I am thinking back to the distances that we traveled, and I think the forest is actually only about 30 miles across. So you could most easily do the thing you were talking about.
Okay. So first of all, I'm going to check the portal. Yeah? Or should I go and get Jack first?
Get Jack first.
One of you want to come with me?
I'll come.
I cast Polymorph Self.
Imrit,
And hope.
sorry, Tyrell, can you watch? What's the giant's name?
His name is Gus.
Can you watch Gus?
Yeah, you get what are you guys doing? Oh, you're
We're
gonna
going
go.
to get Jack.
Jack. Alright, we fly and go get Jack.
Well, I cast Polymorph. Oh, it all works. Great.
Yes, it does.
I-
You rolled
I
26. Failure points come at 25 or lower.
I reduce him, assuming that works, and then I will fly us both back with, Anton and Jack and me.
Yes.
And then,
Did you figure out what the magical lance was?
Oh, fuck. I was busy making coffee. I'll get it to you in just a moment.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead, do the rest of your shit.
and then I'll cast Stone to Flesh on Jack. Oh, he's
Now,
gonna think he's drunk. Wait, I wait for the reduce to wear off first, just in case he freaks out.
But you reduce him and then stone to flesh him?
We
I reduce him to carry the statue.
Got it.
Yeah.
And when you cast stone to flesh, you're casting it stone to flesh. You're casting it from a scroll. Is it a spell of which you are high enough level to cast if you had it?
And am I level 12 yet?
Not yet, you're not.
Yeah, so no then.
Okay, so there is a chance of failure when casting a spell from a scroll that is higher level than you could. in
Oh
theory
God,
cast.
Nick.
Yeah.
Come on.
There's also a chance that Jack dies instantly, but
Please.
That's true, right?
I thought we were not doing system shock here.
We are.
oh, that's a
Aim-
good point.
Yeah,
Thank you, Charos. My glasses stop me from having any spell failure when reading scrolls to any level.
Oh.
Like the wish scroll, right?
Yep.
Do you remember we used the wish scroll to get one puny +5 sword back?
+3 sword.
+3 sword that does triple damage to dragons.
Yeah. No, it's still worth.
There was. Is my boy Jack back?
The scroll will be cast successfully. he needs make any saves, any rolls, or is it just going off happily?
I think we
Does
got
he
rid of
make system shock? But other
But
than
he has
that, no.
18 con anyway, or sorry.
Oh, if he's got 18 con, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, he'll have to make a system shock. But I think, what is his chance? 99?
No. I don't think he has 18 con. Let me look. His con is 12. It is an 80% chance to live.
Okay. Yeah, 12. So he has 80%. You want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you rolling
What
high
are
or
you
low?
rolling?
We're gonna go. I'm going mid-range, right? 10 to 90, or 10 to 89,
wait.
or whatever it is.
10 to 89. Okay.
Are we all
Nick.
agreed with that?
Yep.
Don't kill
Kill-
Jack.
It wouldn't be me killing him. It would be his.
No,
lack
it would
of
be you killing
constitution.
him. Nick, it would be you.
Roll it.
He lives.
Jack returns into his fleshy form. Axe comes down, whirls around. Where'd he go?
And
Blimey, what the fuck is that thing?
Was
Yeah.
Teresa, was she one of the Wayfarers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So they've lost one member. Okay.
Jack, you're back. You were turned to stone by the beholder,
Ugh.
but I've saved your life. Our mission is over. We have found what we came for. We were heading home.
What?
Behold.
Well, who was the
Isolation.
big? Who? What? What? I missed the final battle? God damn it! I was ready to hack it to bits, whatever it was.
It's all right, Jack. There'll be many more enemies to hack to bits once we get back to Scoria.
Jack doesn't wear armor, does he?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Wait,
He wears a
so are-
plate
wait-
chest and chain limbs.
did we just do this all to avoid going back to that tower?
We did this all to avoid going all the way back.
Yeah, because maybe we can use the portal. So, while
Oh
I've still
shit,
got-
wait, we need to have a quick conversation then when you guys went back there. Because we left there 30,000 gold, 150,000 silver, 600 mithril, and 1,000 platinum.
Oh,
I think that we will have the conversation, I guess, before we leave then, and I will point to the one thing made out of pure mithril and tell you that's about 82,000 mithril coins, which, if you remember, 5,000 mithril coins got us our castle, our
Okay.
immeasurable amount.
You want to bring
we'll
back
take one of the bags of holding and fill it with coins, I guess. And
I agree.
Do you
dump
want?
it
Yeah,
out when we
actually,
get
just the 1,000 platinum and the 600 mithril. Then you can leave everything else. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try and take it in a bag of holding, Neal, and then empty it back out once we arrive home. But if
Okay.
it's gone, it's gone.
It survives the travel, at least from the castle to the floating land islands.
Sounds good.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
Okay, I'll wait here. You guys are gonna go test that portal up there.
Portal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
We can start ferrying everything up.
well, no. Let me
Yeah,
test
go
it
test
first.
it first. Yeah.
Neal, do I remember something that I couldn't fly up to the islands? Was there something stopping me?
And
Yeah,
then-
there was that aura all around it, but that aura has broken, and now the snow and the ice and the wind blow in, and the trees are freezing to death.
All right.
You should be
While my polymorph's still going, I'll fly up to the portal. I turn back into myself. I produce a scroll of wizard sight and cast it.
Cheryl, roll me a d20 real quick.
Tyrael?
For the lance, yeah.
Or high or low, or just whatever.
You want high.
Fuck. +1 lance of holiness.
That's probably it. Minus the holiness.
Lux
A magical lance is a good thing to just like have, like on a wall in the keep.
Yeah.
It is a +1 lance. A 1 or a 2 would have been a cursed lance.
Okay.
So, nice job.
All right, Nick cast wizard sight.
Yep. I cast wizard sight and this isn't the one with the like 20 eyes. This is a single eye that I get instantaneous like knowledge of what it sees.
Oh, Koibu, we took the anvil, I think.
We have it. It's on the sheet. 400
What
pounds.
does the anvil do? We would have also picked that up.
Oh, the anvil's so fucking heavy. How the hell are you gonna get it upstairs? You can't carry an anvil all the way up there. Jesus Christ, it's like hundreds of pounds.
We reduced it?
Well, not on the same
we'll do
day.
it after the wizard sight then.
Not on the same day. I can only cast it once per day.
We'll need to wait one more day.
Wait, can't we just have the giant climb up with us?
Can't get it into the tower.
Oh, based.
Okay, we'll figure it out at home then.
Okay.
Okay. I create an invisible sensory organ that I can see through.
Oh! Sorry, oh my god, real quick thing. Finish identifying the sword. What all does that frost sword do? Final thing, and then we're done.
Sprint.
Oh, we do the moon sword too. I don't know if there's anything tricky about it.
Yeah, my moon sword, I guess. And fuck it, all 3 dragon weapons. Why not? Oh no, we know all about those. We have the wikis on that in our brains. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's the elves told us, and they're the ones who made them.
I do the Velthar amulet too. Fuck it.
You take it off?
It's
Might
been
as
off
well.
this whole time.
Oh yeah, true.
The Frost Brand provides +3 bonus to hit and damage, +6 takes effect against creatures that use fire or live in fire environments. The weapon does not shed any light except when the air temperature reaches below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. It does give special benefits against fire. Its wielder is protected as if he were wearing a ring of fire resistance. A Frostbrand sword also has a 50% chance of extinguishing any fire into which the blade is thrust. This power extends to a 10-foot radius, including Wall of Fire, but excluding Fireball, Meteor Swarm, or Flame Strike.
So it could do a breath weapon.
No, it will not stop.
Doesn't say it
breath
excludes
weapons.
those.
It does not say that. But the breath weapon is a magical dragon fire. This will stop like.
Does this stack with a ring of fire resistance or no?
It replaces a ring of fire resistance.
Okay.
Pretty useful given all the magic rings we've found, though.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I create an invisible eye, essentially, Neal. I close my own eyes and look through it, and I direct it through the portal.
This invisible eye is created with the spell.
Wizard sight, wizard eye,
Ah, okay.
from a scroll.
I tell Imric to look for a platinum coin on the ground.
Is that what you threw?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to roll me that same D. What was it? 14 that I asked for
D14.
before?
12?
It explodes.
Different places, I think. Maybe the different planes.
Yeah. That'd be my guess.
If it's planes, then we can't risk it. I don't think.
Planes we can't.
The eye brings you into the Feywild. You recognize it from the time that you traveled with the through the Feywild from Arcadia to Solemn. You recognize the trees, the ever-falling rain, the reflections on the pools, the shadows that stack and grow in depth and color. You see a group of some sort of fey creatures, maybe elves or dryads or nymphs. They kind of all look the same on this plane, holding hands together in a seated, like, seance section on a little platform suspended between 2 trees.
I look on the ground for a platinum coin.
You don't, you just look down, you don't see the ground. The eye falls or goes down, and the trees extend. You don't see a coin anywhere nearby. But also, a rope pull that was dropped into the Feywild would not come back frosty.
Yep.
Yeah. Is the portal still behind me? Could I go back through it?
No. The eye looks up, goes up and up and up, and you've lost the portal.
Okay. I will...
Wait, I will put a rope through it. Do I need to roll a d14?
Well, hang on. I open my own eyes back up, leaving the eye to go inert. It's still there, though. And I'll say to Anton, looks like the Feywild. Last time the rope was cold. I didn't see any coins down there. I think maybe it's random.
Maybe it's
maybe
one
different.
Use your eye, and let's see if if you can see the rope come through.
Yeah, okay. I close my eyes again and take back over the eye and go back up to where the portal was.
Anton puts the rope through.
Give me a D100, William Nicholas, man.
Oh,
Me?
Yeah, sorry. Names are hard.
They are. 48.
After a little moment, the eye will spot the rope. It appears to be dropping out of nothing. Like, there doesn't appear to be a portal, just a rope sort of fades into existence over a period of 4 inches.
Okay. I open my eyes again and say, I see the rope. Seems like it Went to the same place. Let's, How long does this spell? I mean, last round spell level, so...
Let's wait. Can you cast this again, or no?
Once more.
On a scroll, or once more today?
Once more on a scroll, that's it.
I'll ask Tyrael. Do you want to go to the Feywilds?
It's high up, Neal, right? I'm like hundreds of feet in the air.
Yeah, you're also not sure if there's even a ground in the Feywild.
Yeah, we weren't able to travel through, were we?
No.
Like, we needed a guide for it, I think, and it was a pretty trippy land to go through. I don't feel we'll get lost or forever or something. Does it seem like it's a once per day thing? Like, it changes once per day or something? Like, is everything going through to there?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you could speak to the runes?
Remind me, the amulet, does it work across planes or not?
The Amulet of
Which
Elthar
amulet?
does.
No, my amulet of recall.
No.
Yeah, so I don't think it's a great way to get home.
Imric, can you speak to the runes and maybe you can say where you want to go? Maybe we can get
try.
Khan up here and he can see if he can decipher these as well. Because if we
What,
can
maybe?
swap the runes around and just say we want to go to the prime material plane.
Well, we're on the prime material plane.
I think the Fey is not... That's not the prime material. Isn't that a different plane? Or am
That's
I...
a different plane, yeah.
Yeah.
We
The
want
best to go
runes.
to would be what?
Media?
No, the best plane though. None of these planes are going to be great for us to go to.
But this
Right.
should take us somewhere else on the prime material plane. I screamed down for Lord Khan to come up.
I'll hop
Khan
down
will
and go
climb-
grab him.
Yeah, there's a series of ladders that have to be lifted and moved and lifted and moved. And,
Yeah, I can do it.
15, 20 minutes later, Lord Khan is here with you.
This seems to be a portal, or a plane shifting portal, or something along these lines, Lord Khan. Is it possible you know anything about this? Or if you could maybe get it to go to Arcadia, or just anywhere else but here.
Oh,
I
and
have a decent understanding of the planes. It's been one of my objects of curiosity back before I got involved with the other Wayfarers and joined you.
and he's been involved in setting up those long teleportation circles, so maybe he's read about some weird shit like this.
Yes, he has used the teleportation circles, rings of teleportation. Mm-hmm.
So what does he know about this? Can he
Well-
decipher any of this or help us?
Yeah, I'll point to him where the runes are and stuff like that.
He goes and he looks at the stones and shakes his head, and goes over to some other stones and shakes his head, and he'll make an int check. Oh, wonderful, easy pass. He'll tell you that this portal has been destabilized, and he points to all of the standing stones around here. And he'll tell you, I'll bring us back to the map, and he'll tell you that, like, if this portal were in its original fully functioning condition, you might be able to control destinations, but as it stands now, it's in a state of chaotic flux. It will change the place that it goes to every so often. We'd have to experiment to find out how quickly it changes, and I don't think there's a way to repair it. And he brings your attention to this set of stones over here, and he'll point out a rune that is like on this stone, but like there's a crack that runs through it. You see the initial circle, not only is it out of place, but the core magic that channels it is broken. I think we might be able to sit here and just wait for the right thing to come by.
How would we know that?
Send more of your eyes through.
I
Either
only
more
can
of your
cast that
eyes, or we
spell
could
once
put-
more.
Oh,
Like once more ever.
I call over Tyrael. You know the lady, right? The one who
The one that came from
wandered
the...
through the
yeah?
snow? We put a rope on
Khan
her?
looks at you. You can't.
No, I'm only talking to Tyrael.
Okay.
I said I specifically.
Okay, that's true. You did.
We put a rope around her. We already saw the rope come back. We should be able to push her in and pull her out. We've brought a rope back. We should be able to bring a human back.
I shrug, and I say, I think the logic is sound, but who's to say she's going to be okay with
That's
this?
a good point. I could actually cast my other eye spell, and if we put a rope around one of the eyes... So the problem is I have to get it back to be able to see what it saw, but if we can pull it back through, then that might work.
Let's try that.
Okay, did I cast Fabricate today, Neal?
No,
yeah,
that
so
was-
you cast it this morning because you...
Wait a second, you have one eye through the...
Giant clothing.
You have one eye
Yeah.
through there right now, correct?
In the
Yeah.
Feywild, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I just take a rope, tie it around like a backpack, not a bag of holding, just like a backpack, and then we'll throw the backpack and the rope in. You can make the eye go in the
Oh.
backpack, and then I'll pull the rope through, and we'll see if the eye is in the backpack.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we
sure.
do that.
I try that.
Fishing.
Oh wait, technically it would run out by the time Lord Khan got here.
Oh.
How long does your ice spell last?
Like 12 minutes, 11 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have your other ice spell or no?
Wait, do you only have the materials for one more cast, or why can you only cast it one more time?
It's a scroll. It's a scroll. I can't cast it today because all my level 5 spell slots are all locked apart from one. So Fabricate's the only.
Are you sure that they're still locked? Because Tyrael lost.
Also, wait, why are we doing this again with the eye?
So we can see where the portal goes
where
to.
the portal goes.
Oh,
It's a
true.
good point, Neal. Are my spell slots still locked?
They
Some
shouldn't.
of them can be discharged by now because you've moved into a new zone. Your Sending Fly, Ultravision, and Sending Fly and Ultravision are unlocked again. And
Okay, wait, hold on. Different idea. One of these rings was do we have a ring of speak with animals?
We had a ring of animal friendship.
Does that let you speak with animals?
No, but it lets you befriend an animal.
What the fuck is the point of that? So like the dog will let me pet it?
You can train it.
fucking best ring in the world.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can like
no.
become its friend.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Nick, can you learn the ice spell or not? Today.
Just tomorrow, yeah. I can cast it twice tomorrow. And it lasts
Okay.
hours, this other one.
Are there any animals nearby?
Well, yeah, because I was gonna say we could throw a dog in and bring it back, but
There's
we
no
ha-
dog.
yeah we have
Oh,
we have
yeah, we have
dogs. Our dogs.
You have
Let's do
dogs,
that.
yes.
But we're not gonna know what's on the other
Oh,
side.
right.
We just, but all we need to know is if you can bring organic matter back. That's all we need to know.
Okay.
All right, we get a dog.
Okay, that was my question before because we were trying to find out if we can bring organic matter back. Why the fuck would we
good
think?
idea.
Why would we think the eyes were gonna represent like organic matter? I don't even know if that's the case. It's like magical, right?
We
We've
grab a
got a lot-
dog.
Hang on, before we kill the dog, we've got a lot more gear to carry now, and we might actually still have to walk home.
Emmerich, we can just throw it through the portal.
Sank. It might die. And then if we have to walk, we're down one dog.
But we're up.
We've got little Rocky in hand. Someone's brought him up to this area. And Rocky, such a good boy, one of the good sled dogs you've got here, ruff, ruff, barks excitedly. He's needed for something. Ruff.
And just before we do this, is it worth killing this dog to save a day?
No, it's not. So I will cut off a good amount of its hair on its back. I'll tie it tight with a rope, put the rope through, pull the hair back.
Wait, what? You tie some dog hair to a rope?
Yes.
Okay.
I
You got
just-
Tyrael and other people with you. You can find a way to tie dog hair to a rope eventually. Sure. And you chuck it into the portal.
Does it come back?
Yeah, it still comes back.
Okay.
Is it still, it's not frosty or hot or anything like that?
No.
All right.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the lady, okay? We have brought her with us. She's lost in these lands. She will be dead 100% if we leave without her. She has no chance of surviving here.
True.
What we'll communicate to her is that we need her to check the other side of this portal. We'll have a rope around her. We'll pull her back. We've tested a plethora of other objects. We're going to have her peer in, and we're going to pull her back, and she's going to tell us when it's safe to go out. We'll only have her in for 5 seconds at a time. That's what we're going to do.
Why not just wait for tomorrow? I don't understand.
Because why waste your scrolls?
No, I have an actual spell I can cast tomorrow. That if we can pull the eye back through.
Why the fuck? I don't trust your eye. I'm not
The
an
eye
eye.
is a
I'm a
spell.
human
It's not-
being.
yeah, I'm a human
that's
being.
yeah. I'm not
We
just
tie
an
her
eye.
up.
We're tying her up. Beat the shit out
We
of
put her in.
Yeah.
What you
You know-
see?
Wait, how
You've
did
been good to her. You've fed her.
Yeah.
You've watered her.
We have.
We'll put a hand in first.
Hold on, Koibu, before you roll that. As I approach her and talk to her, she also feels extra charisma. I am flowing with leadership and bravery from my well-fitted suit of command, okay?
Ah, yes. She threw the spear, which is getting a little tired of, these people's incessant yappings and not enough talk about slaying dragons.
We're working on it.
Through the spear, she will tell you that if this is what it takes to get home, she is grateful for you saving her life, and she is willing to risk hers to get everyone back together.
Nod, let's go.
Put her in.
I'll say to everyone, only like 5 seconds at a time in case it's like a plane of like fire or no oxygen or something, right?
I'll roll a d14, Koibu, or no?
Yeah, I think I just counted the planes wrong. I think I double counted some. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, it might not have changed again. It's the same day.
It is the same day. It's a few hours later, though.
W mean?
The wind plant.
Oh. Water. Yeah. The A is air, the W is water. I'm counting those twice. 4, 5. Yes, D14. Thank you very much.
Number 1. We're number 1. That's the good one.
Please roll again.
What? It was the plane of the gods.
The result of number 1.
Wait, what was it though? I just need to know. Is it the astral?
No, astral plane would be fine.
I need to know now.
You dip her for
The dragon plane, maybe.
6 seconds and yoink her back, and she will grasp the spear. She's dragged from the portal by the rope towards you all, and the spear will say she sees mountains and forests and rivers and lakes and clear blue sky.
Perfect.
It's not, but they could be the dragon plane or anything.
How do we know? What are we even testing for right now?
We're just
I
saying
don't
if
know.
an organic person would come back. That's all we want to
Okay,
know.
Oh.
that's fine. But even if we go to a place like that, we won't be able to use the recall amulet to get back from there. It doesn't work across planes. The only way this would work is if it took us somewhere else in the prime material plane.
I agree. That's why we need to know if it's prime material plane or not. Send me through. I'll have my spells if it's the prime material plane. I'll be able to tell instantly.
Okay, we nod.
I put on my
That's
amulet
true.
of
Yeah.
Belthara.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sent through.
Dip headfirst, dangling your body through the portal down into some place. Give me an intelligence check.
On his way through, I'll also hand him the hammer so that he can know if there are any dragons nearby, just in case it's that kind of
That's
place.
good. I'll hold the hammer. I can give you an int check, but I'm going to be casting a spell versus
Sure. They're separate things.
24.
So the int check, you don't recognize any landscape, and you
I'm
cast a spell.
casting... hold on. I need a verbal somatic. Cure light wounds on myself.
Are you missing HP? You are. You're missing 1 hit point. Thank the gods. You gain 1 HP.
I tug on the rope to bring me up.
Well,
I like to Emmerich.
It's home. We gotta go quick though.
Well, I don't know.
Are you
We brought you back. No, okay.
you're sure that your spells wouldn't work on any other plane?
I'm pretty positive.
He looks unsure.
Well, Anton would
He was able to
not
breathe,
much
everything
plane
felt okay,
shifting,
right?
you know? The
Yeah.
gods are here. I can breathe. Everything feels okay. It's home. Emmerich, do you want to go look through?
I wouldn't be able to tell.
We could all
I
look
think-
through and see if we can identify the land.
Wait,
one at a time,
Anton,
yeah?
go and look for the stars.
Well, it's not nighttime.
Points.
Did the hammer detect any dragons when you were over there?
Not a 1.
All right, send me back through real quick. I'll do something real quick.
Direction sense?
yeah.
Send it back.
You get lowered back in.
Amulet's gonna commune with his amulet to Velthara and ask her, "Can you hear me?
Roger.
And am I on the prime material plane? We are trying to get back my goddess."
I'm sorry. One more. Run that by me again.
We're trying to get back Velthara.
No, but what is the? You're trying to speak to Velthara through your amulet.
Yeah. She's been waiting for me. I'm her guy.
She's got
Yeah,
another
you are
chosen
her
one now.
I am her guy.
I'm back, baby.
I'm back, honey.
You feel just like a very warm, pleasant embrace. Like when you come home after a long day of work and your significant other wraps their arms around you and sort of like nuzzles their face into your shoulder. That sort of like gentle return.
How far up from the ground am I?
Like 3,500 feet.
Okay.
Wait, are you on a mountain?
No, he's like floating in the air.
There.
Okay, how are we gonna do this, guys?
Okay, let's think for a
Guys.
second.
Let's just walk back. Let's just walk back. We can fucking time skip it. We'll be home. There's a ship waiting for us, right? I know that's not the end of the world.
The problem here, I agree with you, 99%. That's probably going to do. The only issue is, what if we have another horrible encounter, like another 2 beholders? Because that wasn't a special thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. But like, even let's say we get through a portal and we're in some random spot on the prime material plane, and the amulet would work. I'm not even sure that we can teleport with the amulet with all of the gear.
No, we can't. We won't. We'll be leaving it. We're not doing the amulet. But he can make a suit throw.
Yeah. You can do teleportation from one spot to another. At the bare minimum, to get a priest over to cast the transdimensional holding to move all the shit eventually. We just need to get to a part of the prime material plane, and it's over.
You know what? We made it this far here. We are fully geared and fully kitted. We've got so much stuff. We could just gear everybody up, use all of our new shit, and now we know the way we're coming back. The only thing we have to worry about are random encounters. But we can be a little bit more prepared this time.
Can we kind of skip through quick, Koibu, and just hit the encounters then?
Yeah. Can I just roll a d20 to see if I make it all the way back to the ship?
Getting through the forest with the giant is going to be a mess because the giant won't fit through the forest.
I can reduce the giant and fly him over the forest.
I think even if he's reduced, you can't fly him. He's huge.
That's not true.
If he's reduced 99%, his weight will go down.
It would be 92% he'd be reduced by.
Yeah, the reduced spell was...
92?
Your ruling on this was really dumb, I think.
Yeah,
sorry, 91. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how the spell works, right?
He'd be tiny. I mean, if he's 16 foot, he'd be 1'6". So I mean, he'd have to be like 100 feet tall for that not to work.
You're right. Okay. You're absolutely right. The mouth on that checks. Yes, if you reduce him, you can fly with him.
Okay, so we'll just do that. I'll fly the giant. Me and him will. Shall I wait there for you guys, or shall I come back and leave him there?
Wait there.
Wait, we feel confident that we can get. Oh, sorry,
through the forest, and then you're going to have everyone else go through the forest manually.
Yeah.
Which took you.
Oh no. Or I could just. No, I can't move. Yeah, that's gonna happen. First, we wake up. We're ready to go at daylight. They head into the forest. Me and the giant fly, and then we meet up.
Emmerich, cast reveal doors in this forest too.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. I have it learned, so I can do that.
He takes the giant over. He comes back. Now we go through the forest.
Okay, we're leaving. I'm coming back now.
Yes, we're going back home.
All right, so you're gonna reduce the giant on this day. Actually, you'll have to wait till the next day because you reduced Jack today.
Yeah.
You'll fly the giant across the forest, leave him there, fly yourself back with polymorph, and then the whole party will go through the forest together and meet up with the giant in the town on the other side.
Indeed.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And you guys call me wacky.
We are going to be sleeping. We're probably going to take like a day. It's going to be a very gentle day of doing nothing. We're all going to sleep very, very early. We're going to wake up early, and we're going to try to make it in one good haul. Did that protection from undead spell help us at all before or no?
No, it would prevent us from getting mobbed by shit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you said this was much further of a range though. How much further?
Okay.
You said the 11 protection from undead scrolls. I think you said they're further range than normal ones. Am I mistaken?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm mistaken. Sorry.
You are mistaken.
We march through the forest, Koibu. We kill the thing. We're exhausted.
Wait, we can get the Volkov on the cart, right? The giant can carry it once we get across.
Yeah.
We should be able to, yeah.
You've gone through much of your food, and so some of the food can be discarded. The Volkov will pretty much take up a wagon by itself. So you'd have to have everything else you own and possess being shoved onto the one remaining free wagon.
How much are we saying these wagons can hold?
Jack is strong as fuck too.
Yeah, we have a lot more strength coming back. Jack is strong. We've got robes of might. Can I
was gonna say give Jack the.
Could I solo take a sled if I have 21 strength? Is that a thing? Can you have 21 strength?
You wouldn't get 21 strength. You would maybe get 19, due to the fact of how the strength works once you get to 18 dash.
Okay.
Yeah, the 18s are function.
However, Jack is at 19 with my build of strength. If he had the robes on, I think he would get 22 or
Would
23.
they stack?
They
Would they stack?
Oh, they
You
don't
get
stack?
one source of strength from a
Uh,
How much does the robe give a fighter? Do we
plus
have that in
4.
4.
Okay, so he would have 20 strength then, rather than 20
I
or
mean,
19.
that is a lot.
We also have like rings of sustenance. Oh, that's for food and shit. That's not gonna help us.
Yeah, and I think there's also a max cap on what you can enhance your strength to.
Magically.
Yeah, it's either 19 or 20. So you're right at the limit already. Jack can push it with his 19 strength, so Tiro could push it with 19 strength as well if need to be.
I only have 17 strength, to be fair.
Okay.
Okay, so the Velkov is answered then.
The what's answered?
I'm just trying to figure
Oh.
out if there's volume on the other sled to carry all of your swords and spears and arrows and scrolls and shit, and all your food that you'll need for, 24 people and dogs.
Well, how much weight can each sled hold? Did we talk about this? Also, wait, do we have 3 sleds or 2
We
sleds?
saved it because we didn't want to spend 4 hours
Yeah, I
doing
don't want
that.
to spend 8 hours doing this.
I think you're going to have trouble fitting all of your food and supplies if you're going to bring the Volkov. If you want to drop yourselves down to like 5 days worth of food, then in theory you could do it, but you'll get back to the boat, and if you have to wait for the boat at all, you might go hungry or starve.
Anyway then.
We've got, wait.
Emmerich
don't
flies over the Volkov.
Hang on. Don't we have a bunch of rings of sustenance and an ion stone that can sustain people with food and water? Yeah, but it could significantly reduce the amount of food or water we need.
Couldn't we just wait?
Sustenance and an iron stone.
Sorry, couldn't we just wait? Emmerich flies over the Volkov instead of the giant, and then we fly the giant the next day, and then we go?
Yeah. Well, I could do multiple trips. Oh no, because I need the reduce spell. Do we have reduce on any of those scrolls?
We don't.
No.
No.
That's what
Yeah, we'll just do it in 2 trips then with the Volkov and then the giant.
Okay. Let me get us a couple of days of encounter checks. All right. The weather is going to be cold and cold, which is good. No changes. Discoveries. Imric,
Yes.
you will discover something on the first day. What are you flying over, the Volkov or the giant?
Probably the giant first. And then
As
the
you're
Volkov, so
flying.
he can look after it. Yeah.
As you're flying over the forest, above the mountains, on your way to the town, you can see the tower and the town stretching out before you. You notice some sort of like warp rift on one of the mountains. Some sort of portal has been opened on one of these mountainsides.
Okay. I drop the giant off. I'll turn into a bird and I'll go and take a look, I suppose.
I got him a whole nother episode of Classic, guys.
No, I just fly over there. Wait, how far away is it? Is it like hundreds of miles away?
No, it's on a mountainside. It's, a 20-minute diversion by flight.
Yeah, so on the way back, I'll go and check it out.
Yeah.
Is it the top of a mountain, did you say?
It's on the side. The mountains kind of come down, and that's where the river goes between. It's on one of the slopes, so not one of the high peaks. It's closer. It's far closer to the town side of the forest than the party side of the forest.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Good shot. I'm not going to
You
go through it,
arrive.
guys.
At the portal. By
Hold on, you
yourself.
don't know what's through. You don't write it off,
But yeah, you never know.
Yes. You're here as a bird, fluttering or maybe standing on the ground before the portal. You can feel the winds of it tugging on your little feathers, but your feet hold strong onto the
A bigger bird, like I don't want to get blown around by the wind, so I'm like an eagle or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you change into a larger bird that is more able to resist the pulling winds of the portal that suck you in.
Wait, what? I get sucked in, do I?
No. The wind pulls towards the portal. You're resisting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're fine. Yeah.
I look through it. What does it look like on the other side?
Those fucking swirly patterns. You can't see to the other side. Yeah.
Well, do you know what, Neal? You've shot yourself in the foot there, I leave. Fuck that.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
the gods.
There could be untold riches on the other side, though.
There
You
could
have
be.
to tell us what the one on it was, though. I need to.
Wait, no, I just got someone in chat to join the Patreon to ask that question. So,
All right. The rest of your encounter checks. You leave the mysterious portal alone. There are many of these things, but if you can't see through them, it's not worth exploring them. It sounds like too much is on the line to get sidetracked by curiosities.
yeah.
8 on the monster check is nothing. And 5 on the monster check. Actually, the next day doesn't matter because you're going through the woods on that day. And there are already monsters everywhere around you. We've been through these woods once before. You know it's swarmed with the undead. And
Wait, is it not better in the day?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. You go into the woods, and once you're, just a mile or so inside, it's so dark that it might as well be night, and you have to return to your former actions to keep the creatures at bay, using light stones to guide your path as ghosts appear and chuckle at you, and skeletons rise from nothing and claw after you.
Yeah, I mean, we do it like last time. We'll just rest on the other side. We know that, at least now we know there's like another side.
Yes. We need...
Oh,
Where's
I'll
the
use
jack this time?
I'll use reveal doors while we're in here, just to check, Neal. Do you want me to roll a D100? Yeah, okay, I use the staff. I bash it on the floor to reveal doors.
You see no doors.
No doors. So the giant's looking after the Volkov right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Knowing
okay.
the dangers you face in here, and that one needs just continue through at a constant pace with no stopping, there are going to be a series of potential attacks. So here is...
Oh, wait, real
10,
quick. I'm sorry.
20...
Before we go through, that platinum sword that I have, it doesn't do anything else besides just glow a little bit, and it's +5, right?
The Moonblade and Amulet of Elthara, we did both of those.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know all the properties of the Moonblade and the Amulet of Elthara, I'm pretty certain.
Okay. Just making sure. Gotcha. All right, so we're going
+5
through.
sword, it's made out of material, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
gotcha.
blah,
I
blah.
wanted to make sure,
Amulet
like,
of
during
Elthara,
a full moon, it didn't do anything crazy.
No. Moon in this sense means its connection to the spiritual plane is stronger, and its connection to Volumbra, goddess who houses everyone's souls within her, is stronger. Okay, so Tyrael, there's a
That's
bunch
my
of
name.
attacks against you. One of them will hit for ignorable damage, essentially. And against MrMouton, one attack will hit for pretty much ignorable damage. Vash is the other person who's up front helping guard. He'll take a little bit of damage.
Do you want me to mark this, or we just...
Yeah.
I think we're probably good for now. And there was a fourth person.
Jack.
1, 2, 3, Jack. Yeah, and he'll take 2 hits for 7. And though... Oh, no, Jack is pushing a cart. He's not being attacked. Who else is... You need like a group of people in the front to sort of keep the skeletons from hitting the dogs and dragging everyone down to death.
Brain gang, I guess.
Hola, Brain Gang? Brain Gang. All right, Brain Gang will take the 1 point of damage. 7 points of damage. And those of you in the front, please make me 10 con checks. And if you fail one, then you get a penalty to the next ones.
Who's in the front? Just...
Tyrael, Brain Gang, Vash, Mooten.
Okay, I'll roll for Vash. It's a strength check, Neal, yeah?
Con checks to keep going.
Con checks.
Are 1s, 2s, and 3s auto fails?
No, you would just do your plus your
I
con.
failed 2.
Okay. Because Anton's con is 18, right?
18.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you... Yeah, you only failed the 2.
I think I failed
Tyrael
one.
also has 18 con, so he
Yeah.
only fails 1.
Here's 2
Vash has 17 con, so he needs 4s, so he fails 1 as well.
We fail 1. Everybody fails 1.
Vash fails 2, right? A 2 and a 4?
Everybody fails 1. Paul.
It's got 17 con, so that would be a pass. Oh no, because he'd fail the first one, and then he would fail.
Right.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. And then Pola was this other one. Or Brain Gang, I'm sorry, was this other one.
Yep.
And he fails just the one. Oh, wow, that's
I'm
went
not
a lot
keeping
better
track
than
of
last
this right
time.
now, but yeah.
Yeah. Last time there were many failures. It is a long, frightful night through the woods, but you've just been through here, and by hacking away at zombie skeletons and ghosts, you can eventually, after a good day or so of travel, come out the other side. Safe, intact, sound. A little bit worse for wear, but still all right. When you come out on the other side, it will be dawn, actually, very near to dawn, as you skate through the woods and come round to the town that the Death Knight lived in. There's the giant who is hanging out in his big fur cloak, shivering still, even though he's got some warmth next to him, and he's got the Volkov in tow.
Perfect.
Now, many days across the Great Plain.
Yep. But we're not getting distracted by anything this time. We're just going in a straight line.
Going home.
Yeah, and with the giant here to give you like height on which to spy objectives and distances, it's going to be much easier to see where you're going. You've got a portable tower, essentially. So
You should have done 2 of those Volkovs, Neal. I think we could have handled it.
4 days to town. In theory, it's only 4 days back to the coast if you get cold conditions the whole time. If they are misty, your rate will be slowed. If they are snowy or icy, your rates will be slowed. So let's get some weather checks.
4 days, it's nothing.
How did the ranger die, the frost ranger? Was it a death ray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want, Koibu? You want D20s or?
No, I'm rolling 2d8s over here. 8 is cold. 7 is cold. 6 through 11.
Roll the last one?
technically.
Wait, who's picking us up?
Well,
Is it Frost
we have a
Ranger?
ship now.
It's not the Frost Ranger people, it's our people, right?
there is a rented ship that
Okay.
is going to pick you up.
Okay, so it doesn't...
Day 3.
It looks really bad that we're coming back without the Frost Ranger.
Well, he died. I mean, it's dangerous.
What do you want to do? Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. As long as we're not meeting a bunch of Frost Rangers back, they're like, hey, so where's our friend? And we're like, oh, he died, lol, but we're good. Okay, cool. But as long as it's
I
our
mean-
rented ship, fuck it, let's go. Yeah.
Yeah. He told us he was competent. It turned out he wasn't.
Yep. On the 3rd day, as you are arriving at that watchtower that you saw, that first watchtower that you went to in Glacia, the snow will come down in droves. A blizzard will surround you, and your movement rate will be cut dramatically. You're only going to be able to make a few miles this day, but you trudge on. I should probably roll encounter checks for these as well. Major, ghost.
Yeah. We never run into Neal, do we, Neal?
No. You do run into another pack of ice trolls, but we've seen the combat. You can do this. There is a very small chance that someone sustains major damage. So just have everybody make me a save versus death, and if they fail, then we'll just like cut their HP in half. Because there's a lot of these ice trolls, but there's a lot of you, and you're very powerful at this point, and we don't need to spend an hour fighting ice trolls.
How many people are there in our party right now?
1, 2, 3.
I'll roll them all. I'm doing it. Are you ready?
5, 6, 7. 7 people.
Let's roll 7 D20s.
I'm rolling them all right now.
Okay.
That's Jack. Teresa's already dead. Lord Khan. Pola. Vega. Hans. Montem. Oh, Montem doesn't have a save. He's level 3.
Roll D20.
What would his save be, Neal? Level 3 rogue.
14, 12, something like that.
Let's call it 14. That's Montem. Vash. Neal. Rip. Brain Gang. Also rip.
He's alive.
No, we got him.
He's alive. Okay.
Stupid fucking
Yep.
name, but he's alive.
That's everyone.
Wait, what are the
So we
chances
pick up-
of that? That
we pick up the gold and we pick up the silver since we're going by it.
Sure, done. You failed on Lord Khan and was it Jack?
Pola. No, Pola.
Pola? Okay, Lord Khan and
look.
Pola. They are taking wounds.
Yeah. I mean, we got potions for them.
Do
We're
you
not gonna
want
use
to
them.
use potions on them?
We have so many. We don't have to, but I mean, we do have so many.
It's important because if there's another battle the next day, it might become important whether or not they've been healed.
Let's out of combat.
Yeah, they'll stay out of combat. It'll just be the 4 or 5 of us fighting.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
The next day. Oh, and make a save for the giant, please. The giant has a 7 or higher save.
Roll 1d. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, giant
Fail.
takes some injuries.
Okay, we
the
tell
third
everybody
one,
after
hit the
this,
ground.
it's only going to be the 3 brothers fighting mainly.
For 4.
In theory, the problem with the ice trolls is there's so many that the 3 brothers can't hold them all off. They can slip past your lines. Okay. Next day.
Yeah, did we work out a deal with the Wayfarers? Why did they come with us?
Do we own them?
Similar goals.
Pause.
Do not own them. Similar goals.
We own them.
You're getting them an audience with the queen.
Oh, to like forgive their lands or some shit.
No,
We
that
can-
already happened. That's why they helped us with
They
the
haven't
Necromancer
talked to the
Keep.
queen.
But they should already have that due coming, right? Because we asked the
I
queen.
already asked the queen and she agreed. So
I'm pretty sure you said, "Hey, can you hear him out?" And then she said, "Yeah, I'll hear him."
yeah, I'm not sure if they spoke to them yet, but I did ask.
Last day back is cold and easy. Well, actually, it'll take 2 more days, but the cold for the last 2 days. Discoveries are nothing and nothing, and encounters are minor, moderate, and I'll get you fed in just a minute. Chill out.
So sad
yeah.
to be a cat.
You come across some more ghosts of people who lived in Glacia once upon a time. I don't think you're.
Give them
too
high
interested
fives and we
in
keep walking because we don't give
I
a
flip
fuck
them
about
off,
these
yeah.
losers.
Yep. Yep. And
They
last
fucked around
but
and
not
found
least,
out.
As you're on your way towards the town, you catch up to a troop of 6 goblins who look like they've literally just arrived here because they're not quite yet shivering with cold, and there's not really like a lot of snow on them, and their hair isn't quite wet yet. Like you're skimming across the plains, you come up over a slight rise, and on the way down the other side, there's a bunch of goblins standing, freaking out, looking in all directions, like this is a brand new experience that they're experiencing for the
Fuck them.
first time.
Don't have time for them.
Don't
Wave
care.
them. See you later.
If they come at us, I kill them.
We
they
should
run
probably
after
put them
you?
out of their misery.
I
but-
kill them, yeah.
No, wait, they're running out like to ask us questions. They're just confused. They
Do you
run
speak
after us.
Goblin?
I meet them out to treat with them. Hello?
One of them shouts. And actually does speak Drakisian.
Good.
You, oh my God, help, please, human, help. What happened? Where are we? How we get here?
I look over them. Do they look like they're wealthy in treasure? Do they have a lot on them?
No. One of them looks like they might be like a chief or a leader or a sub-chief or something. One of them looks a little bit more with it, and they have a stern, furrowed brow.
I speak to
instead
the
of-
goblin and I say, you've been transported to the magical lands of Glacia. Should your troop be brave enough, I point in the direction that we came, there are untold amounts of wealth and riches awaiting you just ahead. Good luck, fair goblins. And I'll walk away, because fuck them.
The goblin looks back. Why? Why are we here?
We're just going. We're peacing out.
Okay. They will try to catch up to you on foot, but goblins are slow and your
Losers.
sleds are fast.
Good.
And they have no shoes and it is cold. They are not built for this environment. You leave them behind and arrive back in the town at the end. And
We get on the boat. Fuck off.
boat's not quite here yet. You'll have to kick it for a few days before it arrives. The only thing of note back here is that there's clearly been some people who have come through this town since you were last here. There's some fresh prints in the town, and once again, you find a corpse of Teresa.
She's not Ash this time?
She is not Ash. It is just Teresa's body, huddled, frozen, and actually in that same spot that you found her the first time you came through. But it sounds like we've stopped caring about Teresa. Lord Khan and Jack will go inspect the body and confer amongst themselves.
I guess.
Well, I mean, I'm interested as well.
Anything happen?
You can't cast Raise Dead. You don't have this spell.
Up to my spell list.
It is on a list of spells. You do not have access to Raise Dead. I'm sorry.
Bullshit.
Does not exist for you.
Okay, we sail back to the boat. We're back in Wicthrunarantha at our house with our mom.
We made
the boat
it.
will take you back to Solemn, and then how are you going to get from Solemn all the way back
Pretty
home?
sure this boat took us home.
This boat took us
we
from home,
commissioned.
right?
It took us from home to here.
yeah.
This is our boat.
You didn't ferry over to Solemn and then
We went to Solemn, we stopped, we got a Frost Ranger, then we went. But this is our boat from our house. Or from our kingdom.
No, but it can't be because you needed one of the boat captains who knows this area. You needed someone who from Raekwon.
We probably ferried over and then got on our boat and then went back. If that makes sense.
Well, the way to do it, if we have to, is to use Fabricate to make a teleport stand.
No. Hold on.
You know
We
what?
wouldn't have come this far and not had a boat home. Why would we do that? How dumb would we have to
this
be?
is our
We
boat.
absolutely had a way to get
we
back.
have a
You're
boat.
going to find a way back.
We'll pay the guy.
Well, no, not even. We would have had
we
this
have a
all
way back.
arranged
We have
in
a way
advance.
back.
There's no way that we would come all the way like, oh, we'll just sail back and hope that somebody helps us while we carry like 50 million magical items or whatever we got ion stones and hope the Frost Rangers are the
We're
goodness
not
of
going
their
to worry
heart.
about it right now.
Thank you.
Wait. Sorry.
That would be so dumb.
Party is going to arrive home intact and safe and sound. I'll check some notes and VODs and whatnot and get back to us on the specifics of the mechanics if we care that
Sure.
much. And so as we're leaving Glacia and returning home, this is the time to talk about some modifications we're going to have to be making to our game. Because we made some rulings early on that were not so great, and they were manageable up through the mid-game, but now that we're like definitely in the late mid-game or the early late game, these rulings are problematic, specifically regarding the way that certain magical items interact together. This is on me. It's been a long time since I've run a high-level campaign like this, and I had not remembered the rules as well as I thought and forgot and just didn't bother looking them up and just ruled off the cuff. And so all of the magical bonuses that stack, some of them should not be stacking. I have added a handout in Roll20 for how these things should work. And we're just going to gloss over a few of them right now. So armor, if it has a magical bonus, provides that bonus to AC. So chainmail +3 gives you the normal 5 AC from chainmail, plus an additional 3 from the magic, but it doesn't enhance saving throws in any way, shape, or form. Rings of protection, whatever type of ring it is, will provide bonus to AC and saves, but the AC bonus will not stack if you are wearing magical armor. And multiple rings of protection will not stack together. Only one ring of protection will work at a time. A ring of protection will stack with other objects of protection. So ring of protection, cloak protection, totally good. Cloak of protection will give you bonuses to AC and to saves, but it will not stack with armor of any kind unless it is non-magical leather or cloth armor. It won't stack with shields. It won't stack with leather enchanted armor. It won't stack with non-magical chainmail in any way, shape, or form. And when I say won't stack, the cloak just ceases to function. So it won't even give a bonus to saves if you're wearing chainmail.
Will secondary effects still take effect? Like Cloak of the Cheetah or Cloak of the Bat or whatever?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It will or won't.
That is a great edge case. Because Cloak of the Cheetah is not straight up Cloak of Protection. Cloak of the Cheetah is...
It's Dex, right?
Yeah, it gives you that.
And Cloak of the Bat was like a +2 cloak plus the bat shit, right?
Yeah. That's gonna be sick. I'll probably use that. Since I do a lot of flying around.
Well, don't you have a fly ring now?
Well, I can cast fly once per day with it, yeah.
Cloak of the Bat gives a +2 to AC, but it will not stack if you are wearing armor of any kind.
Yeah, but I'm asking
That
if I'm
makes
wearing
sense.
armor, does the bat should still work?
The
It should.
It will.
Well, because I'm only saying, as Koibu said, the cloak ceases to function.
It cannot. So, Cloak of Protection cannot function in conjunction with any sort of magical armor, normal armor not made from leather, or a shield of any sort. But that is specifically Cloak of Protection. Whereas Cloak of the Bat says the cloak provides a bonus of 2 to armor class. This benefit extends to the wearer when he is in bat form.
Can we just not rule this off the cuff and figure it out
Yeah,
later?
I'll dig into this a little bit more to check those edge cases. But if you have
We
any,
can
if
figure
you
this
have
out
any
later,
edge
but
cases, do let me know.
It
and I
needs to
will
be
write them down.
between now and next session. It would be nice to have all of the rules ironed out going from now forward.
Have a week between the sessions.
Yep, yeah. Anything else related to rule changes? Oh, I think rules as written says you can wear 7 magic rings. Since we're nerfing them a little bit.
No.
Fuck you. Okay, I tried.
Let's
Were you able to get
see.
back and do some roleplay with her mom or no?
Hold on. Cloak of Protection will give bonuses to AC and saves. Oh, we already talked about that. So, just as a quick example, if you're wearing chainmail +3, a cloak +1, and a ring of protection +2, you will end up getting a bonus of 8 to your AC, 3 from the magic of the chainmail, 5 from the mundane of the chainmail, and you'll get +2 to your saves from the ring, but no bonuses from the cloak and no AC from the ring.
Yeah, I got it.
If you're not wearing any armor and you have a cloak and a ring, you get a total of 3 AC and saves. If you're wearing regular leather armor and a cloak and a ring, you'd get 3 AC from the leather, just like normal. You'd get 1 AC from the cloak, no AC from the rings, and you'd get +3 to saves from the cloak and the rings. And I've got that in a little document for you to view there. We will wait to see what things are back in Drekis. I'm going to sort of leave us on a cliffhanger because by the time you get back, things have changed.
Okay, but can you say if we level up or not? Because
Yes.
then we can think about that.
Yes,
level up
you
on the
can
boat
do
back?
level ups on the boat ride back home.
We level up twice?
You will level up once.
Oh, also, just to be clear, where we're leaving this off, we're sailing back home now. We're not going to be at home because we need to talk. We're talking a lot on the ship in terms of figuring out what we're going to
Yes.
do. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we roll up some HP.
No more rolling for HP.
There's
Just get to.
no more roll.
Ah, it's my favorite.
So what do
part.
we gain for HP if we have the Amulet of Constitution?
Nothing. The con bonuses are lost, I think, at once it gets to flat numbers. I
Oh.
think. Let's double
Shall I-
check. Make sure.
That's it. Can I have my amulet back, Anton?
Anton's not sure. He's gonna pray to Velthara and see if she can merge him.
I'm just going to pray to Belthar and see if he's honorable.
If she can merge the Amulet of Elthar and the Constitution Amulet?
Yeah.
Sick, wouldn't it?
Can I merge all of my magical items into one?
Get it, God.
She will not merge your items. That's definitely
Okay, well,
not.
you haven't heard anything, okay? We gotta roleplay this. Don't just turn me down.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so how much HP did we get then? Where is it? It's in the experience level
Fighters get
table, is it?
3, wizards get 1, clerics and rogues.
Yes, so I get 2.
Fighters get 3, you
Cool.
said?
Yeah,
And rogues get how much?
2.
So I'd get 1.5 plus 1 is 2.5?
1. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool, okay. I'm probably going to, between sessions, I'm going to write down all of this shit on our like bag of holding or like a sheet to show us everything we have so it's a little bit more neatly organized.
Yeah.
You didn't tell us what were or you might have glossed over this or I just didn't listen. When we killed the Death Knight, or no, in that one room, there were 8 potions. Do you remember?
Oh, in the Death Knight's room.
Yeah, what those 8 potions
Yeah.
were?
Oh, great. Yeah. That's one of those other things that I missed in my notes. Where's my pencils?
Do you have that magical bow on your sheet, Emmerich? That doubles the rate of fire, that makes the arrows appear inside of it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'll just keep that on my sheet then and I'll add it.
Yeah, keep it there, yeah. I don't. I couldn't carry much while we were there because I didn't have my magic ropes. Like, I couldn't use the extra dimensional pockets, I mean.
Okay, here you go. Ready for the 8 potions you found in the
Yep, hit me up.
Death Knights area? Potion of Speed. Potion of Undead Control. Potion of... Filter of Love, I should say. Two potions of Gaseous Form. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8. There should be 3 more, I think. Potion of Climbing. Potion of Invisibility. And let's bring out the big guns. Filter of Glibness.
Okay. Cool. That should be everything. All right. Do you want to do... Oh, wait. Let me check if we have any questions. No questions from last week. If we have any, feel free to submit them on the Patreon. But otherwise... What?
Yeah, did our book... Oh. What was the one? Yeah.
We should be able to know because it was rolled. I just want to know what it was.
I don't feel comfortable telling you.
Can you just tell us and not the chat? I'll never let this go.
It'll never be dropped.
Sure. If you promise not to tell anyone ever, if you promise to take the secret to your grave...
I will. We will. Type it in the Discord. Oh my god, we're watching.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Exo Creeper, you wish you knew that, mate. You gotta be. I tricked you, you know.
That was
I
all
told
the
you to
questions
sub to the
then,
Patreon.
That's insane.
Wait, the books in the bag of holding, did they survive?
Yes. Why'd you ask? You're so dumb.
They do have to go through a few zones, so they will need to roll to see if there are catastrophic effects. They got them in zone 3, and they worked there, so you have to go through zone 2 and zone 1. You had 6 backpacks full. So we'll do the big ones. 1, 2... Uh-oh. 6 is close, but I think catastrophic failure is 5 and lower. Yeah, so that is just fails on Glacia, and then that will be restored once you leave. The second one, partial strength, and then success, and success. Okay, so let me just do...
What did you want, Steve?
We were out... Melanie got way too much food. You want me to bring down a pizza thing?
Oh, no.
What? No?
Good. We ate.
None of you are hungry? You vote...
Them? I
You'll
don't
be
know.
fine.
I can ask them.
They all get through.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Oh, cool. Is there anything else we need to do? We got 6 minutes left. Let me think. Well, I need to level up. I got spells that I can cast now, 6th level. Does Velthara talk to me at all? She chilling? Do you want to talk about my
I think
journey?
you want, if you have a conversation with her, we should take our time to do it on the boat ride.
You want to do that now, or do you want to do that next episode? Sorry, I don't know what you mean.
Let's do it next session once I have it, because you might have some questions about things that I need to plan for.
Yeah. My spells work again, yeah?
Yes.
For now.
What a great thing. I use Speak with Monster, and I talk to the giant.
Hey there, how's it going?
I let him know he's gonna live with our stone giant friends. I asked him if he can get along with them.
Oh, stone giants are kinda dumb.
They are.
Oh, I
They're helping
don't
us build our
know.
place. Andon has a friendly conversation with him. He's probably not wearing the amulet of Elthar right now. He's felt a lot better in Glacia, but times are tough, so he's gonna have to put it back on. He will hand over Emmerich his his 18 con amulet.
Legend.
Tell Imric. Pretty sure you have enough spells already that you use literally every time to defend yourself, but here's another method.
Thanks, mate. Well, it's better than just sitting on a table, isn't it?
It was nice around my neck.
So that gives me an extra. What? How much con bonus do I get after level 10? Fighters, you only get max +2.
Yeah, so you would just get your 10 levels of +4 HP, but then it's divided between your two classes, so you would essentially be increasing your HP by 20?
Wait.
Is that right?
No, because it would be
No,
4 per
9.
class divided by 2. It would still be 4.
Right, you're right.
Yeah.
So it would be 36.
So
It was
36.
magically-
So you get 36 and 2, 38, right? Because the wizard, for the fighter, you'd get it for 9 levels. For the wizard, you'd get it for 10 levels.
But don't
was
fighters
magic.
still get some con bonus after level 10 or not?
No, you don't get
Okay.
con bonuses after level.
So it's 38 HP, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else magically aged on this boat?
We probably all are to some extent, all 3 of us.
Do you want de-aged on the ride back?
Yeah, we probably should. No reason not to, right?
Okay, Anton will cast 3 age creatures. The reverse of the spell, Restore Youth. Permanently restores age that has been lost as a result of magic. Restore Youth reduces the age of the target creature by 1 year per level of the caster. System shocks are needed, but we have 99 with the con amulet and plus 1% or 5%, I guess technically, with the luck stone. So I think we agreed that it'll go 100% of the time, just as teleport goes 100% of the time. If you need, I can also roll divinations to see if it would go poorly. I think that's how we did it. We do a divination,
Yeah,
we see
you
if
would
it'll go
divine.
poorly, and then I went on and do it.
That's fine. Yeah. You get time on the boat to do all the divinations and to de-age yourselves appropriately.
Everyone is de-aged all your years, so I'm subtracting 4.1 years. I'm back.
I can't
to
remember.
healthy
I don't remember how much I
28.
got aged.
Should have known. Get back.
Well, I don't
28
think
again.
actually. I don't think I was aged.
Ever? How old are you?
I don't think so. It still says 27 on my character sheet.
I think that's actually correct. I think you're a year
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Remember when you guys level yourselves up on these sheets, we have to transfer that back to our other sheets for next week.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Sheets?
What?
We're not in the same Roll20, are we?
Oh, we're
I'm
going
the
to
new
use
Roll20.
roll 20 rebuilt forever. We're not going back.
Oh,
to
we're not going back to the other sheets ever?
No, the other one's abandoned.
Oh, shit.
Do we get anything for
Um,
level 11? Fighter, cleric? Any saves?
Fighter gets saves at odd levels.
Do we get weapon proficiency at this point either?
For weapon proficiencies, our levels divisible by 3, so next level. Non-weapon proficiencies are either 3 or 4, so definitely not level 11. If you hit level 12,
Call
cleric.
wizards.
12 wizard would get another weapon proficiency, a non-weapon proficiency. 12 cleric would get a non-weapon proficiency.
Okay.
12 rogue
Neal,
would get a non-weapon proficiency.
I'm just going to straight up take Arrow of Bone if we're agreed that that's going to work, as it says in the book. But maybe we should have a talk about it at
Yeah,
some
let us
point.
talk
If
about
we
those things another
were
time.
given a bunch of saver
Okay.
dies, I think saver dies are in play, and it sounds like it's golden. But
we'll talk about it all a little bit later.
All right.
Let's not leave us with any difficult decisions.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's been joyful.
Joyful.
Yeah.
We'll be back next. Do you want to do next week at Wednesday? Does this time work, or?
I am out of town next week, and then the week after that, since there's so much happening between, but when you're coming back to Glacia, I actually might need a full week off to prep. So we might be back in 1, 2, 3 weeks.
Also, Stephen, about changing it to Wednesday, like I've literally chosen my second day in the office as Thursday because I don't have any D&D on Wednesday night. Do you know what I mean? Because this goes on till like late in the morning. And I'm going to get up early to get in the office, so I'd prefer to keep it Thursday if we can. I have to, I can move it, but I mean, if it's just a convenience thing.
No, it's just a convenience thing. It's not a big deal. Okay. We'll talk in the Discord group then. It'll probably be 2 or 3 Thursdays or Wednesdays from now. We'll figure it out, but probably Thursday. But we'll let you guys know. All right.
9th, yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
All right. I love you all very much. We'll see you guys in a bit. See you guys later. Peace out.
See you later.
See you later.